cities all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
We are the
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get to go. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. Yeah. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders! What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Monday episode of Puro Raider Podcast. As you can see, Chona is late as always. I was probably eating, taking a shit or something. But I got my boy James from the Black Hole Military chapter. And I have the pleasure of welcoming for the first time, hopefully not the last, my boy Will, who I met out over in Sacramento, the Bay Area last time I went up there. Man, what's up, Will? How you doing, big dog?
What up, baby? Thank you for the invite, my brother. And you know what? Hey, can you guys hear me loud and clear now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Hey, man, thank you for the invite. I appreciate it, brother. You know, our boy James has been over here causing the ruckus. So we over here just to, amp it up, bring that energy. And again, brother, I appreciate it, man. And thank you for bringing me on the show.
Hey, no problem, man. Welcome. Hey, you know what? Shout out to the Travel Brigade, the 7 Black Hole chapters that were up there in the NorCal when we did the whole thing. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all made us feel, me and my girl, so welcome up there. From the minute I unloaded the car to if you need help putting up the tent to the day we left, or even when we left for the pizza spot, like y'all did your thing up there. Y'all welcome this. Much love and appreciate all of you, because to me, that's how a Raider event should go. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I think that's what I love the most. And I think I told you when we were up there, that's part of what I miss about coming up here, was I always felt that love up there. Even though I'm from LA, you motherfuckers can tell instantly I'm from LA. It's the way I talk, the way I dress, whatever. But you guys know automatically I'm from LA. But it's always love, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Steven, Marlene, everybody, from already inviting us up next year to the Reno one, letting us know that next year is going to be in Reno. We're already signed up. We're ready to go, though. You just let us know. But yeah, man, appreciate you. But James, I heard, man, that he be trying to talk you off the ledge sometimes, big dog. What's going on?
What you mean, man?
Yeah, bro. Him and Steven said James be going wild sometimes on his things, bro. His takes. He thinks it's the end of the world, signing all these scrubs. More depth.
I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking.
I know, big dog. But hey, shout out to the chat. Chat lives matter. Let me see what's up to my boy, better Ryan. Ryan, appreciate you coming through. I hope you're feeling much better, bro. I hope you enjoyed the jersey. He was last month's winner of the raffle jersey. This month's will be at the end of the month, so you still have time. You become a member of the channel, you will be entered, and I do a random name generator, and we pick one winner, and you get to pick a jersey of your choice. Shout out to my boy Robert Benya. What's going on, big dog? 401 Raider Jeff. That's right. He has a new name. He's no longer New England Raider Booster. If you saw his channel earlier, you will understand. I don't want to get into all that again right now, but welcome, Jeff. How's it going? Huey P, what's going on, big dog? Salute. So Cal Sal, one of my day ones. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Just win, baby. What's going on? What's going on with you? Steven Chavez, he said, let the battle begin. So unfortunately, today, Steven and Queen B couldn't make it to the show today. But we'll get them back on another time. But obviously, you see Steven had to tune in when he found out our boy Will was going to be on the show today. And shout out to my boy Nathan, LB Raider 10. Congratulations on the win. He won 2 tickets to the Cowboys Raider game in Vegas at the Summer Kickoff 2025 show. So shout out to Lorenzo for doing that giveaway. But Nate was the winner of those tickets. So right now, if you want to, send him some food, send him some In-N-Out, get him the running. He still hasn't selected who he's going with, So maybe he'll take somebody. But yeah, shout out to you, Nate. It was great seeing you up there, bro. And Marlene, welcome. Do. Milk Beezy, welcome to the channel, big dog. What's going on? And he's like, yeah, I got you locked in. Appreciate it. Break a TV, James. Israel, welcome. Juan, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Hey, for those who don't know, there's 2 Shador fans in here right now.
Right. So you know what? And you're right. You're right, bro. There is 2 Shador fans. And I think, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the funny part. Like, we got so much shit for it, right? Because we didn't pick him because he fell. But I mean, that's the draft. Everyone has their own reasons why that shit happened. At the end of the day, he could end up being better than any motherfucker picked in the first round because we don't know when it comes to that, right? I mean, look at us right now. We drafted Genty. Half the nation, more than half the nation, is excited. But how many of us truly believe that he can do it in the NFL? There's people that question his size. Can he break those tackles at the NFL level? Because what conference did he play in? Is the level of play going to be the same? So, I mean, I'm excited. The draft happened the way it was supposed to. We don't make the picks. We just, we have our players that we like. But, I mean, how you feeling as far as the players we drafted and how everything went down, Will?
Honestly, man, I'm going to tell you the truth, brother. I think the situation at first, when we looked at it in the first round, we did the right thing. Ashton Genty is a running back. We needed a running game. We had Geno Smith. Looking at Shador Sanders dropping to the 5th round, man, there had been some issues that the coaching staff was looking at saying, hey, you know what? This guy isn't worth a first-round pick. And I get it, man. We can bang on the door. We can say, hey, we feel this way as fans. But let's be real. Coaches have people there looking at these players, analyzing talent, looking at what they want to bring onto their roster. And if Geno Smith was to start struggling in the first 1 or 2 games, you already know what Raider Nation is going to be saying. Put in Shador. Shador is the answer. He's going to be the guy that's going to bring us to the promised land. Hey, do I have to remind people about a guy with the last name of Russell?
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but to exactly what you're saying. Say Geno does suck or he does go down, and we didn't draft Shador, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are we going to go to now?
Hold on. Let me intervene here. I'm ready.
I'll get to you. Hold on. Let him have.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm locked and ready.
Who do we go to at that point then, Will? Are you confident that O'Connell's going to be able to lead them the rest of the way? Are you confident in the 2 quarterbacks that we drafted?
I'm not saying that O'Connell is the guy of the future. I'm not saying that, Do I believe that he can be functional within a functional team?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. He can definitely – he's not a guy that's going to carry the load. He's not a guy that's going to be like, hey, man, I'm going to put the team on my back.
Right.
And I'm going to get wins. But let's be real. Is he better than the fucking mustache? Is he better than Gardner Minshew?
Who?
AOC.
Honestly, based off last year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
So
like
are we in a worse position than we were last year? No.
the
we're
only
with a
thing that
better
we're
running
not
back.
in is in having Gino. And I agree with you. Oh shit, hold on. Johnny's here. Welcome, Johnny. Welcome. But real quick, go ahead, James. What were you gonna say?
Okay. So I hear Will's argument that the nation's going to be talking about, oh, bring in Shador. But last time I checked, if Gino struggles, I don't think that's going to stop the nation from saying, hey, let's bring in Super Trooper Farva back into the mix.
Thank you.
It's the same argument. I could make the same argument all
you are
freaking day long. I can make the same argument all freaking day long.
Yeah.
And what I can argue about Sanders opposed to fucking Super Trooper Farva is at least Sanders still has a fucking ceiling that you can look towards. At least Sanders you can look towards and be like, you know what? He can get better. When you look at O'Connell, where the fuck is he going after the Raiders? He's going right to the fucking UFL. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
He's gonna go throw pick sixes to Damon Arnett.
He's gonna be in the UFL.
Right.
Or he's gonna be a veteran fucking field goal holder.
To your point, and I'm glad you said it that way. Not so much about the player because I don't want to focus on the player, but it's the nation. We're so fed up with lousy quarterback play that when we see one start to struggle, we immediately want to see the next guy or the new guy. I guarantee you, right now it's not Shador, but I don't want this to happen. If Gino goes down, you're gonna hear people calling for fucking Farva. You're gonna hear people calling for Cam Miller, right? And it's instantly, and it's nothing against them as players, but that's how tired we are as the fucking Raider Nation of having a void at that position, right?
No,
what do you think, Shona? I know you've probably heard the end part of that, but when it comes to the quarterback play, and some people feeling we could have done more, or we're relying too much on Gino staying healthy. He's 37. You know, where you at, Shona?
Well, I mean, I think we are relying too much on Gino. To be honest, we don't have a plan B when it comes to that. I think you know me, I like the OC. I think he had great ball placement. I think he had a good ball placement when he had the time to throw it and stuff like that. Yeah. The thing is that he didn't have the time to throw it. So I was like, okay, so he's not mobile, so he cannot move. If you're gonna go, if that's your plan B, you better have a very, very great offensive line that's gonna give him time to throw. Mm-hmm. That's the only option you have at that point. So I think we probably could have picked someone else. I mean, I know this Cam Miller guy was, he battled it out with the other guy we drafted up in the FCS championship.
Touchdown Tommy.
Yeah. Touchdown Tommy. From what I understand, they were like up there for the last couple of years making that championship.
They've been battling it out over the FCS.
He may work out, he may not. I don't know. We won't know, and hopefully, we don't have to find out. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, Gino stays healthy. I think that's the best option we got. But it almost feels like when they. I don't want to say it feels like when they got rid of Derek and they didn't have a plan B. But it's like okay, let's hope Gino just stays healthy and let's go from there.
And I get that. Hold up, before we keep going, one huge announcement. Juan, vamos America, arriba las Águilas. Shout out to El Club America.
You know what? I know it's
one more time.
I know it's a
going for podcast. That Tetra 4 in a row.
I had to put it on today. I had to
fucking
put it
haters.
on today.
Now,
okay, back to football.
Now here's
wait. You guys, let me answer something though, real quick. You guys asked, hey, what happens if Gino goes down? Right. Isn't the run game the solution? I mean, like the football to Ashton Genty pounding the rock, and I mean, like if we would have drafted Shador Sanders in the first round,
I'm not even talking about Shador at this point. I'm just saying Gino. If Gino goes down, what happens to the team?
Look, here's
like, don't you do the same thing? Pound the rock.
Here's my issue.
You give it to Ashton. You give it to Ashton Genty. You
have that much faith that Ashton's going to get it done.
We have to. We drafted him in the first round as a running back, as a bell cow running back, right?
Okay.
No, I mean,
hold on, James. Hold on.
Well, you got Nets over there. Well, what's going on?
Yeah. No, and I hear what you're saying. It's like
on the play.
There's more to it than just Gino, right?
Yeah.
But like I was saying, we're so fed up with that position last year, and then you look at what we did last year. You gotta remember, we're a 4-win fucking team. This offensive line is not that much different than it was last year. it got better at the end,
Last
the
year,
end, right? And I'm not saying better top 10. I'm saying better mid, low teens, maybe. Some people would argue higher teens, but I don't, whatever. But it's the same one. Now, new coaching staff. That's the big thing, right? New offensive coordinator to me is a huge thing. No more fucking dumb shit. I don't even want to say his name anymore. I can't stand that fool. But we got Chip Kelly, right? So you are right. We're supposed to rely on the run game. That's why with the number 6 pick, we took Ashton Genty, right? Supposed to be the best back in the draft. It's a lot of pressure for a rookie, but I get it. That's why you're getting paid the money you got paid. That's why you got paid the money. We should have given Josh Jacobs, motherfucker. But we'll start that another day.
No, absolutely. Hey,
right?
We wouldn't have to go through this situation.
Go ahead, James. You're not swatting flies away, dog. What's going on?
Here's my problem. This goes exactly back to what I said about a month ago when the draft happened. Well, not a month ago. What, 2 weeks ago? That's when the draft happened. About 2 weeks ago. And Leo and Chona will remember this. And this is exactly what I said. And I had numerous members agree with me in the chat. This goes back to my argument that with our first round pick, we did not get the best value for the pick.
What?
We didn't. By drafting Ashton Genty, we did not get the best value for the pick because we still could have got a strong caliber running back later in the draft. Even if we didn't take a QB in the first round, there's a number of other positions. We could have took a safety. We could have took a corner.
At 6?
Yeah, we could have took plenty of other things besides the running back.
Who would you except for Will or the kid from Michigan who got injured with his knee was the only guy predicted in the top 6 like that. That was a corner. So who else are you going to tell us that? Or Will Johnson?
And he fell to the second round. Yeah,
exactly. So who else are you going to tell me that's going to move up into the top 6 that plays safety or corner?
Or you could have took a linebacker. You could have took Jalon Walker.
Okay.
The first linebacker went later on, a couple picks later.
Yeah.
Javon Walker. Yeah.
A couple picks later.
You could like that. That's just my problem.
I get what you're saying.
I don't think we got the best value. We did not get the best value, and the fact that we did not, we drafted fucking Cam Miller. We drafted Cam Miller.
Wait, the quarterback thing is different. You're talking about Genty. Why don't you think Genty? You don't think he was that much better?
So it's not that. It's not. No, I don't think. I don't think. I think Genty. I think Genty is a good player. I think Genty is clearly the best at his position, but I don't think Genty was a need for us to grab that high. I feel like we could have
running back though.
I feel like we could, but I feel like we still could have drafted a running back, a strong caliber running back, while also better addressing a different position. That's my thing. I just don't understand why we drafted a running back first when there's fucking 30 good running backs. I don't get it. I
always said this. When it came to the draft or who we pick, it's going to depend how it falls, right? Who goes before them? When you look at who went, right, it was Cam. Cam went, right? Fucking Jacksonville did their thing. They traded up, got Travis Hunter. The O-lineman went, and then it came to Cleveland. And this is where Cleveland didn't take Mason Graham, then there was an option there, another option for the Raiders, right, to address that D-line. Graham was gone. So once Graham was gone, at that point, it's hard to argue that there was another best player available other than Genty, or maybe the linebacker. I would have maybe agreed with you.
I just think the move would have been, if it wasn't Sanders, I just think the move might have been Walker or Jackson Dart.
But look at the way the draft went though. Taking Sanders at 6, we would have been fucking dumb.
I don't disagree.
Right? Right? As much as we love him.
But the fact that we went 5 rounds with Quinn Ewers still on the board, I'm glad we didn't get Quinn Ewers. Sanders still. I just don't understand. Out of every quarterback we could grab, we grabbed this fucking dude named Cam. Like I said, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? I think that goes back
to what we were saying in the beginning, though. You were like that, and so were other people. I know Rundown was too, and a couple other people was. We needed a quarterback. I think the organization, Chip, Pete, Spytech, right? Brady said he had no input, really, right? Whatever. Felt that we were cool with Gino,
and
there was no need to address her right now. we had other needs, which we did, right? We upgraded the wide receivers, the running backs, the corner. We got a good corner, right? We definitely needed to upgrade a wide receiver. I'll tell you that much. Because we had some fucking little ass dudes.
I see the whole Genty about, because I was a little iffy with the Genty at the beginning too.
And
what I liked about the draft later on was that we did get some more O linemen, because our O line still looks the same as it did last year a lot. Whether you like it or not, that O line's not changing much from one year to the next like that. It's gonna be hopefully it improves, right? But the O line in general, I didn't like it last year. We because of that we didn't have much of a run game. We didn't have much of a passing game.
Right.
So throwing in a stud cowbell type of running back with no O line, it's still going to be hard. That's
right. But we did draft two offensive linemen.
No,
right?
no. Yeah. So that's what I did like about the draft later on. I did like that part about it. I was like, okay, we got some more O lines to see how that works.
Yeah.
So it still puts a lot on Genty if he were to go down. Smith, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, that's so it's still big if on that O line.
Hey, thank you, Lorenzo.
I hear what we're saying about the whole Genty thing. I get your optimism, and I'm with you. But here's my thing. Okay, and I've told Will this on his podcast numerous amounts of times. Your first round draft pick should be on your team for at least 8 to 10 years.
Now,
that should be your goal.
Glad you said that.
That should be your goal. If you rely on Genty because you have no insurance policy on Smith, Genty will be lucky to make it 5 to 6.
But
by the time you look at him as fucking damaged goods,
was really worth taking at 6 when you look at where they went.
Was Genty worth taking at 6?
Running back wise and need wise, I understood it.
I understand it, but I don't like it.
I don't think there was a quarter. As much as I wanted, I get it, and that's me too. As much as I wanted Shador, whatever happened. You know, we'll have a whole nother show about that, about why it happened, right? Whatever. We'll see when the season goes. We'll see when we play Cleveland, who's quarterback in the Cleveland Browns, right? But we'll get there. But what I'm saying, when it comes to the running back position, a lot of us had that hesitation because of our O-line. That's why a lot of people wanted to trade back, to build those trenches, right? To build the fucking offensive line before you plug in that running back, because they were more available later. Zamir says it all the time. He will forever, and he hopes Genty does good, but he will forever remember that Trayvon Henderson was there at 37. You know? And if you think about it, when shit comes out and these dudes start to have their career, you're right. You want your first round pick to play 6, 8
bro,
years, right?
I would have took Henderson or Judkins any freaking day. Any freaking day.
But later on.
Better yet, bro. Better yet, I could say we undervalued ourselves taking Jack Besh, because if you really look at it, we probably could have took T-Mac first round and fucking took Henderson the second round.
We could have took T-Mac.
Yeah, that would have been better. We would have been better. We would have been a better team. We would have been a better team.
You better check your non-alcoholic beer over there, buddy. Yo,
wait.
Hey,
James, you're sober?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. Congrats, bro. Hey, fuck yeah. Good for you.
Yo,
good for you.
So,
good for you.
Yo, fellas, I like what we're saying here, though. Check this out.
No, you don't, because that's why you want to say something else.
We're talking here. No. We're talking here. Check it out.
He's not here to argue.
I said it. We addressed the offensive line in order to run the football later on in the draft. Jack Besh, we traded back twice in the second round. And I
love that, though.
So we targeted him. He was targeted. And we said, hey, this is going to be the receiver that we're going to look at. He's a big physical guy. If you guys are looking at what Pete Carroll does on offense, he pounds the football. He runs the football to set up the pass. If you're looking at the way that we address things in this draft, we drafted all players of need in order for him to be successful with his scheme. So I think we had a great draft in order for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that we can't doubt. If you look at it, he drafted for the people that he needed, the guys that he wanted, and we know we're going to play smash mouth football.
Now, and then that's the hope.
Yeah.
That's the hope that we have as Raider fans, that we're going to survive or we're going to dominate with the rookie top rated running back that we took at 6, with an O-line that we're trying to build with a new offensive line coach that his dad hired and brought him from college. With Chip Kelly now at the helm, mind you. And I brought up Chip Kelly earlier because to me, he's the key. How much highest paid offensive coordinator, right? Last year we had no fucking identity, no run game. We couldn't throw, we couldn't do nothing, bro. Like if I played you on Madden with our offense, I would have fucking cooked you. Like I already knew you could only do 2 things, and I only had to stop 1, right? Like, and then you were done. Like, that's how bad we were last year, bro.
Yeah,
and to me, terrible. Now having Chip, that changes things. And now I see why they took players like Beck. Why they took players,
or even players like Miller,
or even players like Miller or touchdown.
Right, it fits into that kind of scheme when you
right. They're setting us up for maybe not this season, but they really are preparing it for 2-3 years further, right? And then of course you got the people who think Pete won't be here that long. We already got to start preparing his successor, bro. We haven't even started the season. Like the way Pete looks out there, he probably looks like he's gonna last more than me. The way he's fucking running around out there, right? Like shit. But I get the hesitation, James, because I feel it. This past weekend, summer kickoff, I kid you not. Genty this, Genty that, Silver Surfer that, merch for Genty, and in my mind, I'm like, I am buying shit till I see this motherfucker play.
Hey, wouldn't it be the same if we drafted a quarterback in the first round? It would be worse.
Jackson Dart, baby.
Even if we took a quarterback, and this is what Chris used to tell me and the other people when I would argue about we need a quarterback that early, he's going to sit a year or 2. And you would have to have been okay with that, right? You would have had to because putting him out there was not the business. It was Geno all along, and if he sat, he was going to sit. So even if we did take a quarterback early, that would have to have been the plan. Like, that for sure. Well, I get you that part. Even if it would have been my boy.
Even though that was not the same.
Yeah,
that's all right. The nation will get a nice present when they have to roll out Farva in like week 17.
But the only reason we would see that
they'll get a remembrance.
So now you're saying that Geno is going to get hurt.
It's possible. Never know. Anything can happen in the NFL.
It's possible. Shador gets
any given Sunday.
Right.
So guess what,
James?
So guess what? If all of you Raider fans that didn't want the Raiders to take a quarterback, when you guys are watching some fucking Matt Flynn ass fucking QB play from fucking Farva because something bad happens, I don't want to hear no bullshit. I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to hear no bullshit.
It's just like,
but that's what the mindset that one of these guys that got drafted this year
we gonna
instantly come in and be successful. Yeah, I mean, we complain. We're gonna complain.
We're gonna go play.
Fuck it.
I've complained about the quarterback position since who left, John?
Fucking Eric Carr.
There. I have not been the same about the quarterback position. And even when he was here, I was blinded because we didn't even win as much as we were supposed to.
You know what? Right? Fuck it. I wonder what Jason Campbell's up to. Fuck it.
Man, Jason Campbell, bro, that year, people forget
Jason
that year.
Campbell
we were fucking rolling. Shout out to Hugh Jackson, bro. We were rolling that fucking season.
Hey, that's it. You know what? We got no other options. Let's call Jason Campbell and Carson Palmer. Whatever. Let's do it.
But I think the main thing is, and I think that's what Raider fans are gonna have to learn is that patience part. Because even on the defensive side, the news just came out about Christian Wilkins still in the boot. You got motherfuckers jumping off the bridge already.
Yeah,
going back.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro.
I'm ready.
Phone call like it's fire, bro.
Like Jonah was over here telling me, like, "Hey man, what's up?"
What I read was like Christian Wilkinson goes back on the boot. Not that he's still on the boot, as that he had to go back and put it back on. I was like, man, this better not be one of those fucking signings that we did.
Hold on. So, you talk about Raider fans jumping off the bridge. When have you ever heard of a player getting off a boot and going back into a boot as a good thing?
Did you read the?
No, that's not what I asked you. No, that's not what I asked you. When has it ever been a good thing?
I think it is when you think about it medically. It's only been 6 months.
Yeah.
You see him out there. He's running around. To me, it's more precautionary than anything.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm gonna go out on a limb right here. I'm gonna say two things. Okay. First one, I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and say Christian Wilkins is not ready to play week 1.
Okay.
Second thing, I'm gonna go on a limb. Second thing, I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna say that if Christian Wilkins does play this season, he is going to re-aggravate that Jones fracture. It's going to happen. Right. He is going to aggravate it again because for some reason, unholy reason, Christian Wilkins has the same foot as fucking Jimmy Grapes. Why? It's just what we're dealt. We have the same foot situation that Jimmy Garoppolo had, but in Christian Wilkins now.
No, but that motherfucker was built of glass, bro. Don't compare Christian with Jimmy.
Bro,
I put it down. I put it down.
Look, to what you're saying, week 1. I'm going to say this.
I put it down.
If he's not ready by week 1, don't fucking start him. Because if you do, he is going to re-aggravate it, and it's going to get fucking worse. This is why.
He won't be ready.
How many fucking defensive tackles did we draft?
2.
Right? This is why you have that depth. This is why you have those players. To be able to fill that role. Because people are, dude, this is now an 18-week season. Motherfuckers are not going to last the whole year. Not even Max fucking Crosby for as much as we want him to play. Right? If that motherfucker's out there limping and is re-aggravating shit, sit your ass down, fool, get better. Because we're going to need you in the end. This is a long season now. That's why you create those depth. That's why you get those. Yeah. Why do we need so many D tackles? Why do we need so many ends? Like, this is fucking why. That fucking reason alone. So if Wilkins has to sit an extra 2-3 weeks for that foot to be good, fuck it. Let him. But as long as once he gets in there, he's healthy, and you get the same one that we saw last year in the beginning, I'm all fucking for it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't read the whole story. I was at work, so I just saw that pop up, and I was like, man, it better not be one of those. I said it, one of those things like, man, we always seem to get the fucked up signings, and the guy retires a year later because he cannot come back from an injury. It's like, fuck.
Right.
I was in the middle of my work, so I was just kind of like, yeah, that better not be the case.
And it makes sense, though, because it's Raider history, because we've been through this shit so much, right?
Yeah. That's why I said it, you know? I was like,
but let's be real, man. Christian Wilkins got injured. He's not Jimmy Garoppolo. He's been injured one time, and you act like he's been out the whole time that he's been in the league.
Okay,
bro.
Here we go.
No, hold on. You wanted to know? We gonna do the.
I got my facts.
Seen a player? You said you wanted to know when I've ever seen a player. I've coached in Europe, bro. I've seen a list ranked injury. Guys go in and out of the boot when they can walk around, they can do other things. But yes, it's just like Cheeto said, it's a precautionary thing where you got your guy out in the boot, in and out. You're not going to have a guy sprinting around right after 6 months, right after a list, right? And be like, hey, go up there, sprint me a mile.
At OTA.
He's going to run 3 miles.
Okay.
300-pounder is going to run 3 miles.
Hold on. Let me put this out here. Okay. A Jones fracture, right? And this is verbatim, okay? I'm looking this up. This is on actual medical websites. I looked this up before I came on here because I was ready for this topic to come up. Okay,
you know that's generalized, though, right? Not everybody reacts the same way.
A Jones fracture, more times often than not, about 70% of the time, is something that should be healed within about a 6 to 8 week time frame. Okay. Anything that's 6 months, like Christian Wilkins shows that it's a more challenging and diverse dynamic to his fracture. So to think that he is going to be 100% at any time next season when he went from boot to no boot, back into the boot I don't care how you look at it. There's no way he's going to be 100% at any point if he plays in the season. And that's even if he does play, think about all the conditioning he's missed on. He hasn't been able to go his hardest in all of his conditioning.
Hold up. How do you know he's not conditioned?
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Now, James,
he's been
you're
injured
from a place of a hurt Raider fan. You've been
injured.
disappointed so many years.
No.
That you're at this place where everything is going to be like, I know he's not in shape. Did you see that motherfucker running around 2 weeks ago in the video they were showing? He did not look out of shape, bro. Jimmy Uso looks out of shape. Not
I don't
Jay,
see it, man.
Right?
I don't see it, man.
Right? You saw a little gut on Jimmy. That's why Jimmy's been a little pushed back a little. But Christian Wilkins does not look out. These dudes are professionals, bro. They're working with Max. You heard Max on his podcast talk about how these dudes train. They come to him. He tell them this, and that, but that works for me. You got to do what works for you. That's the difference. Even with Pete coming in, right? Bringing in that competition, that different intensity level. Everyone's going to compete for their positions around here. But to sit there and say that I know he's not conditioned.
There's no way.
I read this on MD. Like, come on.
There's no way. There's no
mental
way.
health diagnosis is that if you read them to me right now, I would tell you all of us fucking have one because that's what it says on the internet. It don't make it that that's how it is.
There's no way, man. There's no way he's going to be 100%. There's just no way.
I never said 100.
What you're worried
There's
about
no way.
If it becomes a chronic injury,
a chronic issue, right? Like McFadden's
because that means it's not healing property or it
right.
property. That's what you're worried about. I know that, you know.
All I know is
I know that in that sense.
How far does Christian Wilkins has
all I know is Christian Wilkins. All I know is Christian Wilkins doesn't have the foot clause like Jimmy Garoppolo did, so we're gonna be fucked on that.
And that's again you thinking that it's not gonna heal or he can't.
Exactly.
People heal differently, bro. Jimmy Glass was called Jimmy Glass for a fucking reason.
I don't think.
For me, what worries me about Wilkins is that it's the outside of the foot.
Yeah,
that injury, and they got to use their feet a lot when they push off. That's the only thing that has me worried.
Exactly.
That's what has me worried is because it's the outside of the foot. It's the thinnest part. It's that middle tarsal thin part, and it's the part that you use to take off half the time. That's the part.
And then that's the part where I'm okay with them not forcing him right away.
Yeah.
You have to make sure it's fully fucking healed before you throw him in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It's week 1 of voluntary workouts.
We're barely in week 1, bro.
And we are talking about he's not going to make it the whole season.
All right. That's what I'm saying, man.
What are we in May? June?
We can be dramatic.
We're in May, bro. We're in May.
Hey, man.
We can be dramatic.
June, July, August. You got 3 months before you don't even have to put them on the field.
Exactly.
Bro, Christian Wilkins has been injured since like week 5 last year.
Yeah. Okay.
He's almost been injured longer than I've been fucking alive at this point.
Oh my God! See, now you're getting carried away. This is where I know you're coming from a place of hurt, my boy. You need some healing. I hope and I pray for my boy James that we come out to a hot start so my dude can heal. He can be cool.
He ain't playing week. He won't play week 1 though.
And I won't be mad if he doesn't.
What does it matter if he doesn't play?
Yeah,
as long as he's playing in Houston,
you got to remember, and I think that's what I like about this regime. You think about last year, and me and Run said it all last year in the offseason. This defense was going to be that, and that. That sounds cool, but let 1 or 2 motherfuckers get hurt. See what happens to this defense, and that's exactly what fucking happened. Right? We can't be a team that only relies on 1 or 2 players. If not, the whole shit goes downhill. We have to get past that. We're a complete team. If someone comes up, we can have next man up mentality.
Yeah.
So we can't be here crying. What if Gino goes down? Well, fuck. That's what the coaching staff is there, right? Are they going to coach up fucking Cam Miller, right? Are they going to fucking get the most out of Aiden O'Connell that I've heard has never been given a fair shot? Because if he does, shut me the fuck up, right? I'll be the first one to tell you that if he comes out there and he lights it up, fuck, was I wrong about that dude? You know?
But you're right, man. Coaching is going to make a big difference this year.
Yeah, and I think that's the big difference this year.
Yep. I'll be like, you're bringing in quality guys with reputation, guys that have won championships, guys that understand what it means to win.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and I'll be the first to admit, bro, I don't have my flag anymore. I do. It's put away, but I was the biggest me
too,
man, bro. LA, Compton, I bought into the whole fucking thing, right? And then when it came down to watching this fool coach the game and the way the team was playing, I was like, bro, we need a coach.
The part that I questioned was the lack of accountability.
Right.
When he said, I'm going to hold people accountable, and then you go and you let people just like, hey, Jack Jones, bro. He was out of position so many times throughout the year. And I was like, bro, why don't you challenge that guy? Why don't you stand up to that guy and say, hey, go sit on the bench, next guy up?
Mm-hmm. My biggest frustration was I want to run the ball. And then you watch the game and we didn't run the ball. And then he gets asked. And then he said, I said to run the ball. So why the fuck didn't you? You're the head coach, bro.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, I don't understand the ins and out of last year's front office. Clearly, there was a huge divide, right?
Yeah.
Between him, Telesco, Mark, whatever, right? Whatever the fuck went down, right? But it showed on the field. And it showed the most, I think, in that Carolina game.
Oh, yeah. I was there.
And that was the one time in years that I told John to pick me up at the bottom of the bridge.
Bro, we walked out.
I was like, what do you mean pick you up at the bottom of the bridge?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I drank that Kool-Aid hard. I drank that Kool-Aid hard, James. I did. Mm-hmm.
But it's like it was such a big difference from one week to the next. You beat
all
the Baltimore Ravens team, and then you go out and So that was the biggest thing because I'm watching that Ravens game, and I'm like, all right, let's go. We can do this.
Let's go.
And then you go out and you get smashed the way you did at home, your home opener. You get smashed. And everything after that, it was all just ugly. And I was like, what the hell happened from one week to the next?
Mm-hmm.
Bad. After week 2 last year, the party was over, bro. I'm like,
after
Baltimore was the climax.
After week 3.
Week
2 was the high point after Baltimore.
Yeah.
But after week 3, even when we went to the Cleveland game and we almost blew that one, me and John were at that one. Like, thank God for Snowden, right? Because if not, we were gonna fucking lose that game too.
Hey, you know what? He did do that. Checking the players in that game because in that game we had half the players we didn't know who were.
He benched Jones. Remember, Holmes.
We were like, hey, who's that? And we're like, who's that number? Who's that player?
Who's that guy?
We're going back and forth trying to figure that out in that game too.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's the thing. Like, are we fully believers now in Carroll and Spytek?
Before I get into Pecan Spytek, I just want to go back to Will. Will, hey, before we're done with the show, hey, if you can give me one thing that Christian Wilkins accomplished in a Raiders jersey, I send you $10.
What do you mean, bro? He was fucking dominating that Denver game before he got hurt.
He ain't accomplished shit. Anyways,
I just told you. He was dominating that Denver game before he got hurt.
So he won a game.
He was before he got out. They weren't doing shit on offense. Wilkins was disrupting the fuck out of them.
He was also getting outworked all preseason.
Hey,
here we go.
He
also got outworked all preseason.
Point out one thing. I pointed it out. Send him $10.
One thing that he accomplished. He didn't accomplish a damn thing.
Hey, bro, this
send him
$10.
TV.
This is like the broken TV.
He didn't accomplish a damn thing. So moving on, Pistol. Moving on to Pistol Pete and Coupon John.
Game, bro. He was disrupting the fuck out of that offense. Once he got out, that's when Denver's offense started moving.
Let him know, Cheeto. Let him know, bro.
Did we even beat Denver last year?
I'm just telling you.
So we didn't accomplish nothing.
Oh my!
It was all for nothing.
That was more on the offense. The fact that we didn't beat Denver was because we gave a pick 6 right before halftime.
Thank you.
That was the offense.
Did you want Wilkins to chase him down?
You want Wilkins to throw the football too? You want him to?
That was a big failure on the offense.
Like I said, like I said, he accomplished nothing. So now we're moving on. Now we're going to talk about. Now I'm going to talk about. Hold on. Now I'm going to talk about Pistol Pete and Coupon John. Okay. Coupon John and Pistol.
You're tripping, bro. Now I know. You know what? James is coming to this point where he wants to be the one that everybody hates. He's like, on this panel, everybody loves Cheeto. I'm gonna be the one that people fucking hate.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it's that one ESPN show when you can mute them. You can start muting
Yeah.
and shit.
What's his name? The one that talks shit about America all the time. It's the oh my god, on ESPN.
MC Raider?
Yeah, him too. But yeah,
I buy into Carroll and Coupon John. I mean, Pete's actually out there, running around with the players. I saw he's brought the music back. It seems like he's brought some fun back into the into practice, even for just starting out. I mean, it seems like a lot of the players are really enjoying themselves, including Genty. Genty seems like he's really been having a blast being in the building himself. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's gonna be a fresh start. I like that Pete's gonna require everyone to kind of show up and do their job every day.
Right.
What I'm interested to see if Zamir White tries to give Genty a little bit of a run for his money.
You still got faith in Zeus?
I haven't given up on Zamir White. I think Zamir White just got screwed by the AP regime.
No.
I thought AP gave up on Zamir White way too quick.
The film, bro. Zamir, the hole was there, and Zamir said, "No, I'm not going through it. I'm gonna go this way." Like, bro, it was fucking clear as day. And I remember that's last year when 805 and then started the show where they rewatched the film because they would clown on Tyree all the time, and I would watch it just for that, right? And then they were doing the offensive side of the ball, and I started watching it, and then I saw where they pointed out like Zeus there, but he didn't. He hesitates for whatever, or he didn't see it, and he was just going straight into a wall.
Yep.
Like, yeah, but I get what you're saying though. A lot of the players, based on the coaching last year, horrible offensive coordinator.
And I'm gonna have some fun with the chat right now. And I haven't seen this gentleman in a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and start it again. Leo, hey, Money Chuck, you know absolutely jack shit about football.
Money Chuck is
Money Chuck's back in the mix.
Isn't he Ashton Genty's agent? Isn't that what we said? He was the one banging the wall.
Yeah,
for Genty, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Welcome
was
back,
the one,
Money Chuck. I'm glad to see we all getting along now.
He was the one banging the table for Genty.
Yeah,
I think so.
I mean, it could happen. I don't know, but my whole thing was
he would wash Genty's hair if he had the opportunity to.
Oh man, but no, I don't see the Zamir White thing, bro. I don't. Like, if you look at the film, it wasn't just the O line; it was his play, and you saw that when even Amir Abdullah was able to gain yards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, and even McCormick in his 2 games that he played before his fragile ass went down again. Right, like they showed that you can do it with this line, but every time fucking Zeus got back there, it was like, bro.
Not in Georgia no more.
Right? Yeah, like you weren't in Georgia anymore, big dog.
You're not in Georgia no more.
Right? It was like in that movie.
Figure out those holes.
Bro,
right?
he excels
the one where Thor
running.
steals Zeus' lightning bolt or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, man, he stole his lightning bolt, dog. Like, yeah.
Bro, Zeus excels in the power running game. In the zone running game, he suffers because he can't see the hole and he doesn't want to cut back.
And that was what they would say, right?
That's what he is. He's a downhill runner. You got to tell him, hey, if you're going to run a 24 power, you're going to run right behind this guy. This is where you're hitting your full speed. That's what he does best.
And if you look at our O-line, the inside guys used to get pushed back all the fucking time. That's my biggest frustration with Parham, with Whitehair and those dudes, right? JPJ is a fucking dog. Like, I get him. Yeah. But it was those dudes on the inside. And I think that's why even in the draft or the offseason, the free agency, I wanted to fix those guys on the inside, right? It was those guys. If we can get them to push forward and not keep coming back, then you would see the difference with this. And scheme's a huge part too. You know, the power of the zone. What's Chip Kelly gonna do? You know, Chip Kelly has evolved. Motherfuckers think they're gonna come out here and see Oregon and the Philadelphia Eagles offense. Like, you're in for a surprise. That is no longer Chip Kelly. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him do it to our fucking team in the national championship, right? Notre Dame was dominating motherfuckers the whole playoff, right? And then we get to fucking Ohio State, and that O-line and that run game demolished the fuck out of us, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that was scheme. That was Chip Kelly. That was Chip fucking Kelly.
Scheme. It was pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball. They hardly ever threw. It was pound the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Chewy? What's going on? But
did you see Will Howard throw? Man, Will Howard could not throw, bro. So I'll be like, I saw him at the scouting combine, and I said, no.
Yeah.
Why do you think they just pounded the ball against Notre Dame?
That was why.
Notre Dame secondary was doing pretty well overall.
They wanted Will Howard to fucking throw the goddamn ball.
Yeah, they just
what Will Howard did do was run. He scrambled. He ran when he needed to. Yeah. But then again, goes to what Chip Kelly needs in a quarterback, right? He needs a mobile quarterback, which is to me why I think O'Connell's done here, right? He doesn't fit Chip Kelly's scheme at all.
He doesn't fit that scheme at all, not even a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know with Pete and Spike Tech, I mean, we could only, hope they could do what they did at their previous positions, right? I mean, that's what we got them, right? Because of stuff they did in the past. So
the one thing I will say that I think they have not addressed, and it leaves me scratching my head, is the linebacker run.
Yeah, that one's been a little skip.
Or maybe even secondary a little bit, right?
I said this a long time ago. Everyone told me I was overreacting.
To the linebackers? No, we didn't. We agree with you.
No. Will told me, I said both of them, and Will told me I was overreacting. Now here we are.
Will, you believe in this linebacker?
I'm going to tell you like this. Hey,
let me take my glasses off.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. He better elaborate on that shit.
Hey, Silver and Black Radio. Hey, Silver and Black Radio Podcast. If you want to see these videos of Will telling me that I'm overreacting, now look at what we got to deal with.
And this is coming from the guy that's telling you Christian Wilkins is out for the rest of the season because he's in and out of the boot.
Well, he's only been injured longer than a fucking deployment.
Oh my God, deployment 6 months. Relax.
Yeah, calm down, bro. Season ain't even started, and he's already saying he's out for the season.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's funny.
This dude's been.
No, wait. I want to hear what Will says about the linebackers. I'm
going to tell you like this. I'm not going to tell you that we're going to have. But if you look at it, Spillane came over. Do you guys remember when Spillane came over? What was the biggest thing?
Everybody said he couldn't cover.
He couldn't cover
linebacker. Mm-hmm.
And what did he turn out into? An absolute
Raider favorite, fan favorite.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, hey, why not believe the same in this guy? If they see the same thing in this guy, that he can come in, he's had starts under his belt. I'm not saying
talking about Roberts
Robert Ellsworth or Ellensworth. I can't pronounce the last name. The guy we got from the Patriots.
No, we didn't get that guy from the Patriots.
No, we didn't get him. We got the one from the Steelers, and then we.
That's right. The one from the Steelers. Yeah. My bad. That guy has played. He had the same amount of plays. Look at the plays that he had a big stop on third down, right at the goal line. What did Spillane have? Do you guys remember the highlight film on Spillane? Was a big third. There we go, Landon Roberts. Yeah. Look at the play that he had. He makes a big stop. Hey, do I think he's going to be?
He's a thumper. He's definitely a thumper.
Yeah. I'd be like,
he's a run stopper. That's what it is, right?
He's a true Mike. So can he do the job? Yeah, I believe he can do it. Do I say he's going to be a Pro Bowler and go, take us to like Ray Lewis status? No.
Right.
Hey, can you be a starter and can you be a productive member of this team? Absolutely.
Right.
That's what I think.
James,
go ahead.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm not saying that this guy's going to be an absolute star, but can you say that this guy's not going to come in, not going to be productive, and not have the same result as Spillane? You can't.
I'll say this about Spillane. I liked him. I do. Was I sad when he left? Yeah, I was liking him. But when I said Raider fan favorite, I said that for a reason, because it wasn't like he was Ray Lewis caliber either, right? And when we lost him, some of us as fans acted like he was, you know? Like, could we have upgraded that position? Yeah. Did we? No, I don't think we did. I think if anything, it was a lateral move, right?
Yeah.
From what we had.
I think if we could have paired him up with someone else, I think it would have made more sense.
It might have been better, because to me, like Diablo, I was happy he was gone. Like, as much as I like him as a player, as a dude, as a person.
Yeah, me too.
Like, there were too many games he missed, right? Too many opportunities that he could have made bigger plays and he didn't, and it showed on the film, right? So I was glad with him. Devin White, young guy. He's younger than I thought. I know I did a show a couple weeks ago with Rundown.
Yeah, real young.
I thought he was closer to 30, and he's not. Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not.
I was trying to figure out what happened with him up in Tampa Bay and Philadelphia, because he lost the job and got cut from both of them. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, what happened over there?
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's somebody we hope, as Raider fans, we like to recycle players. Hopefully they were having a down year. He's going to come back and the next Rich Gannon, right? Fuck yeah, that's what we do here. We turn around motherfuckers and make them into legends, apparently. Well, we make them Raider legends anyway, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's my thing out there, right? Here's a player, and this guy's not a linebacker, but here's a player that I think would undoubtedly upgrade the defense, and I have no idea why the fuck the Raiders haven't pulled the trigger on him, is Asante Samuel. I have no fucking clue why Asante Samuel is still sitting out there.
I do.
No fucking idea.
I do.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Go ahead, Cheeto. Hit us with it.
There's a reason he's not signed to any other fucking team right now. I get when he came out, he looked good, but sooner or later, the league figured him out and what his weaknesses were. And it showed when he was on the fucking field, bro. He became a liability at times in fucking games. That's why he hasn't been signed to any other team. I know he's a good name. He's a big name out there. Like, what happened to him? Why can't we get him again? But it goes back to us wanting to recycle players. Like, we can get, I remember that 1 year he had, like, we can get that again, right? And when you look at our defense, he doesn't fit the scheme. He doesn't fit the mold. We have tall, fast corners now. Asante doesn't fit that mold like these newer guys that they're bringing in. So to me, in my mind, it makes sense, which is why I pounded the thing for Ramsey. Now, Ramsey, to me, fits Pete Carroll fucking defense, right? But then you would have to give some shit up and then pay him and all that other shit. But but to me, for Asante, I think the league figured him out, and he doesn't fit what Pete and them fucking do bring here, with the size and all that shit. Plus, I mean, that's one too that I don't know why Justin Simmons.
Oh, he's a beast.
I think he would be a great fucking addition.
And his dad is funny as shit. I met that dude.
Oh, you're from there. That's right.
Yeah, he's funny as shit. He came over to the black hole. And he's like talking shit. He's like, my son's gonna fucking give it to y'all. I'm like, who's your son? He's like, Justin Simmons.
Is he Sal? I don't know. Is Asante Samuel injured? He might be. I don't know. Yeah.
He had a neck injury, so I don't know if that's also what plays into it.
Right. And he's 5'10". He's like 5'10", maybe 180.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, the size.
Bro, they like 6'4", 6'2", 6'3" corners.
He likes big corners, bro. Because of the style of defense they play.
Yep. Long, lanky corners that freaking can move, that have the ability to cover, man. I'm like, you're not going to find those just hanging out on the corner.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought you were going to say Ramsey. Yeah.
Well, Jalen Ramsey needs to be traded, right? He's still on the team,
he has to be traded. Traded and paid.
Bro. Like, that's the thing. He wants to get
traded and paid is the other part, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Raiders don't want to pay.
No. But to the linebacker and I guess the secondary part, it goes back to our D-line. Our D-line is a strength.
Yep.
Everything starts as a team, right? For us, it starts in the front. If those guys get pressure, if they do what they're supposed to, it makes the linebackers' jobs easier. Right? As a corner, I played fucking corner. My best friend was a fucking amazing pass rush because that means I'd have to stay out there longer covering the motherfucker, right? Because I knew they were going to get there. So in your mind, you have that clock. If you can't get to the quarterback, I don't give a fuck who you are as a corner. It's going to be a lot harder for you to guard someone, especially nowadays in the NFL where they throw flags for everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, to me, it starts with that the trenches, the O line and the D line. That's who I want to see how they're gonna play, how they're gonna look in practice. I know we got the OTAs coming up again, right? Practice again here.
So yeah,
we're voluntary OTAs as of today.
As of today,
yeah. Oh yeah, today the 19th. That's right.
Yeah.
And Christian Wilkins in a boot again.
Voluntary OTAs.
We're talking. Hold on, huh? We're talking about.
What did Allen Iverson say? We're talking about practice.
We're talking about
practice.
We're talking about our defensive line, and Christian Wilkins is in a boot. Christian Wilkins came and put pressure on his foot to take a shit right now.
Who said
again?
Bro,
who says that?
Yeah, who said? Where is your source? I'll be like, bro, you must be like a fly on the wall.
Christian Wilkins can barely walk to his refrigerator for a glass of milk right now.
Oh my gosh, bro!
All right, man. According to James, Christian Wilkins out of shape too.
Yeah.
Fucking James, bro, you crazy. Anyway, fucking
that's funny.
The preseason schedule came out, but before that, I know they got announced. The Raiders are set to have joint practices with the San Francisco 49ers. So that's good, right? That we're doing those again, the joint practices. I thought that was huge that we didn't have those last year. I don't know why AP and them decided not to have them, but I'm glad we're doing them this year. And I'm with Frisco, so it'll be a good thing. You know, they got a good D line. They're revamping up their squad and shit, but I mean, I'm glad we're doing joint practices. I think you need that, especially nowadays. Less preseason games, less times to get the teams ready. If you look at when the season starts, teams don't start really cooking until 3-4 weeks in. Yeah. I mean, look at us last year with Baltimore. We had no fucking business beating that fucking team, right? When you look at the way they played at the end, fuck, if we would have played them week 14 or 15, they would have smacked the shit out of us at that point.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. So yeah, they're gonna practice with the 49ers, but preseason times and dates have been set. Preseason time and dates have been That's funny.
Google.
That's true though. That's why when you got on there with Google, this motherfucker went to WebMD. Whatever, right there. What's going on, big dog? Yeah, we back, bro. James had to get some shit off his chest, and we invited the boy Will. So,
oh man, that's comedy.
Oh man, but yeah, preseason times games have been set. So the Niners are coming back to Vegas, right? We play the Seahawks in Seattle.
Think so.
Think so.
Right, and then we have another game in Arizona. In Arizona, we play the Cardinals down there.
The Cardinals.
Which I think me and Chona were thinking about going to hang out with the Queen Bee's crew, right, Chona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Sinister
Booster Club. Yeah, with Hassan, Queen Bee, and all them. So hopefully we can make it out to Arizona for the preseason.
Yo, salute to my boys. Hassan, man. Hey, met that man in San Francisco. Cool cat, man.
Right?
Yeah, man. Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Okay, I got it. Here it is. So, August 7th, Thursday, at 7 p.m., we play Seattle in Lumen Field. So that is in Seattle. Right? And then week 2, preseason
August
game
16th.
number 2, Las Vegas Raiders, August 16th, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Against the San Francisco 49ers. And then August 20, what is it, 20-something? 23rd, we play the Arizona Cardinals in Glendale, right? And then, of course, we start off the season on the road in Foxborough.
Let's go.
New England
Yes, sir.
Patriots. So first,
The
James,
New England Patriots.
preseason. What's going to be our record in preseason? And does it matter?
Well, I think it does matter because AP didn't win a fucking single preseason game last year, and he didn't win a fucking damn near any regular season game.
Didn't Josh McDaniels have us go 3-0?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Well, you saw that win, so
Right? Who knows if it fucking matters?
I think 3-0 Raiders, bitch.
3-0 Raiders, bitch. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's funny. But okay. So, Will, preseason record matters. What you want to see?
Bro, just because James says 3-0,
Mm-hmm.
record does not matter in the preseason, bro. This is like, James when he got the third base and had a little pre stuff coming out his pants when he was 15. Okay. No, bro, it does not matter. Preseason is just go in there, get your reps, get more practice, get better, get going for the season. Does it set you up for a better, do you see more reps for guys and make you a little bit better? Yeah, you just get tired of beating each other up, just like you said. Joint practices are good because you guys get tired of just, going against each other. Basically, these are big-time scrimmages that are set up as games, right? Game 1 in New England is the key point. When I'm gonna be in New England, so
You're going to New England?
Hell yeah, brother.
Damn.
Shoot, I'll be out there, man. So that's the key point. I mean, like, let's be real. The only games that matter are the games that are in the season and that can put you in the playoffs or put you in the Super Bowl. Nobody gives a shit whether you went undefeated or lost every game in the preseason if you win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Nobody's going to remember that. So that's just my point.
So you're going to go to New England. You're going to go to that first game, huh?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, I already got my ticket. I've already Marlene will be out there. Jay Jackson will be out there. We got a crew going, bro. We're going to have a good time.
Okay, shoot. I was with Mike from Raiders Against the World this weekend.
Mike's coming too.
Yeah, he was trying to convince me to go because I was like, I don't know.
Let's
man,
go, Cheeto. Let's go, bro.
Let's go. Back, bro.
Let's go.
YouTube don't pay that much, bro. You know that.
Well, shoot. Hey, I'll see you there, and then let's meet up over there, and let's meet up in Houston.
Motherfuckers think we're making millions on here on YouTube and shit. Like, it don't work that way, man.
Hey, buy an extra shirt so that way Cheeto can go to New England. Go down there, Puro Raiders Podcast. He has shirts, he has chodies, he has everything, man. Make sure you guys get on there, show the man some love, and put on there. Get your ass to New England.
Hey, appreciate it. All right, let's go to the schedule. We'll do our predictions.
That's fun.
All right. Let me take this off so it's not blocking you. Boom. There you go. You can see everybody except me, right? Okay, cool. All right. So week 1, New England. We'll start with James. Win or loss, bro?
Week 1. Give me a W.
Dub. Will, week 1.
Hey, man, we got to go in there. We got to get that dub. We're going to squeak one out. I'm going to be yelling, Raiders! Screaming right out of that bitch.
All right. Chona, week 1, big dog.
We win week 1.
We win week 1.
I say we
got
win
Money
week 1.
with the dub, Ja with the dub, Dixon with the dub. I say week 1. I say we smash New England, bro. I say we go out there, Pete Carroll, the whole physicality competition thing comes out, and we go out there and we get a win. Now it gets fun. Week 2, Carroll versus Harbaugh. Right? At home, we open in Vegas, a Monday night game, which, did you guys know the reason we're doing a Monday night game is because of Chris Brown?
No.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently, I was watching. I think it was Adam, one of the guys from used to be on NFL Network, but they were asking him about the scheduling. But because of the concerts, the Canelo fight, and all that stuff that weekend, so I think it's Canelo, a Chris Brown concert, and then there's Sunday, and then the Chargers going to Brazil, and they have to come back, so they want them to have a little bit more rest. So they so Chris Brown's going to be performing at SoFi, so their stadium's being used. So that's why they chose the Raiders in week 2 on a Monday nighter. So that's why we're playing on a Monday night. So thank you, Chris Brown. Yeah, we got flex because of Breezy, dog.
That's crazy.
I was tripping out about that. But yeah, Dub, what do you think? Chona, Chargers.
I'm gonna say we win.
Ooh,
We start the season 2-0. We got us going 2-0. Might change
Will.
after that, but we're 2-0.
Bro, I'm. You know what? Don't hate me for this. This one is gonna be the same. Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but season opener. I know we love to party. We love to talk shit. Man, we're gonna split with the Chargers, and for some reason at home we're gonna lose it, and we'll split.
But normally when we split, we win.
We win at home. We haven't won at
we lose in LA. Yeah,
we've never won at SoFi.
Bro, I see it reverse this year for some reason.
You see a reverse. Okay.
Yeah, right. I see us like I feel like we travel well to SoFi, especially as fans. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I think Pete's gonna give us that extra juice at SoFi.
That's SoFi. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete's got a lot of fans, right? He coached at USC, so a lot of people love Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
Over here in LA. All right, so you got us 1-1. James, what about you? Dub. Yeah, James got us going 2-0. Shit. All right. Week 3 at the Commanders.
Hey, well, you didn't pick, dog. What'd you get?
Oh, I have us at 2-0.
Don't try to sneak away with that one.
Yeah, I got us at 2-0. This one, I'll tell you right now, loss. We're losing to Washington. Big ass like if you would have told me let's go to this one, I would have been like looking at the sites, dog.
I'm not gonna lie. Originally, when I was like, okay, let's go watch the Raiders and then go look at the monuments. I was thinking that when I was thinking about that one. So
that's an L. Will?
Bam. Hey, that's an. You already know that's an. We can't. Nah, that's an L for us. Like, bro, I'm trying to like come up with something, but yeah, I don't got no juice right there.
So we're all at 2-1, right?
I'm at 1 and 2.
You're 1 and 2. Will's at 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
The next one we come back home, right? We come back home for Chicago.
You know what? I've noticed a lot of our schedules like that is road, home, like that. That's
yeah, it's a little crazy like that. Yeah.
Until the very end.
So we got Chicago at home. Caleb Williams comes to Vegas. And what's the name of the coach that we all wanted? Or
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson, right? Ben Johnson comes to Vegas to face our coach, Pete Carroll. I say that's a dub. A dub. We're going to beat the Bears at home. I'm finally going to get to see us beat fucking Chicago here in the States. Because the last time we beat them was overseas, I think. That was that Khalil Mack game, right? That was in like Germany or some shit like that, right? Or London?
Yeah, some shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I say dub.
That's a W.
Dub for James. Will?
Hey, we skinning them Bears, bro.
Ooh, we skinning them Bears.
Yeah, we're gonna be wear bear freaking jackets that day. So,
all right.
Yeah, we're 2 and 2. 2 and 2 after that.
2 and 2. Chona?
I think we beat the Bears.
I think we beat the Bears. All right. We got the Bears. Okay. Then the following week, we travel to Indianapolis, to the Colts, Indianapolis. I think my boy Chris is going to that game. Mm-hmm. Now, this one is one of those where I get scared of us doing Raider shit. It's one of those games we're supposed to win. You don't even know who's going to be their quarterback at this point, what they got going on over in Indianapolis. But say coming off of a big win over the Bears, we come in all hype, I could see his shit in the bed. Against the Colts. Like, I'm going to be at like 28 West doing like a watch party with MC Raider or something, and like half the people are going to leave by the second quarter.
Damn. We're going to get blown out, Tito?
I don't know, but it's just going to look that bad. That's the type of feeling I have as a Raider fan. But yeah, I'm going to call it an L. I just yeah. Mm-hmm. James?
Yeah, I think that's a loss too.
You think that's a loss? Why do you think it's a loss?
I think it's a loss because I think we get right. We finally beat the Bears, but then we lose a game we shouldn't lose.
Exactly.
Anyways,
We Raider it out, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. See. What about you, Will?
Fuck, man. I fucking hate this. Yo, I'm with you guys on that shit that, we might Raider this shit. And
Right,
there might be some random fumble or interception at the end of the second quarter that, they run back for a pick six that changes the game, which James thinks Christian Wilkinson should just go out there and tackle the guy. But, that's just some bullshit like that, man. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's gonna be an L as well.
You think that's a what?
That's an L.
An
2
L?
and 3.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
Chona, you're the last one, bro.
Shit. I look at it as like one of those trap games. I think it's one of the games where, hey, I think it is one of the games where Anthony Richardson gets benched and Daniel Jones comes in and throws for like 400 and some yards.
Jeez, bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah,
bro.
he comes in. He comes in. We're not ready for it, and he throws for like 400 and something yards and make him look like, oh
It's
my
like
god,
Andy Dalton all over
like the
again.
Giants
Right.
made the worst mistake ever.
Bro, we made
Okay.
Andy Dalton look like Joe Montana.
So I got
Yeah,
him. I got us at 3-2 at this point. You
Yeah,
guys
you
too,
beat-
except for Will, right? Will's got us
Yeah.
at 2-3.
I'm
2 and 3.
and
The rest of us are
Okay.
3 and 2.
All right. Now comes the big one. October 12th,
No,
my motherfucking birthday, bro. My birthday.
Ooh.
Against
Oh.
Tennessee Titans. I will be in
dude.
Vegas. Yes.
You
That's a
get the
dub.
win against your.
That's a
It's a
dub,
dub?
bro. That's a dub. We're gonna smash Cam Ward. We're gonna make him wish he was back at the U. We're gonna smash them fools, bro. We're gonna smash them. We're gonna win at home. So to me, that's a dub. James.
I gotta win. Yeah, I gotta win there.
James gotta win. All right, let's go, James. Will.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, man. Hit up my boy. Get him a shot that day. Open up that Venmo account. Venmo him over like $10. Get him some shots. Get him nice and going because that game is gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna party good that day, baby. It's gonna be like the Chargers game, I think.
Right?
We're gonna win it big. I think it's gonna be 38-0. Even predicted.
Damn, that bad, huh?
Damn.
Yeah. I'll be like, you're gonna be feeling good, bro.
Ooh, what about you, Chona?
I think we win that one. I think we celebrate. I think we Cam Ward throws a couple of interceptions on that one,
Okay. All
and
right.
we get to talk smack to AR. Not
Yeah.
AR, it's AR. Not AR,
Who?
the other guy, the one that's a big U guy on the.
Oh, to
Under-
I know you're
That's
talking
not
about.
AR. You know what I'm saying?
Not AR. On 6.
On 6. There you go.
On 6. Yeah. Okay.
To be like,
So
see,
Dixon got us at 3-3, and then we got week 7. Dun 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 dun.
and it's your
Right.
birthday, dog. So we gonna go out with a celebration.
Right before it, right before the bye week, we have the Kansas City Chiefs
At
In
KC.
at
It's
KC.
not a December game, so it won't be
It's not a cold game, right? It's a regular game.
a little
right.
chilly, but not too bad.
It's going to be a big matchup because at that point I got us at 4-2. KC might be
Yeah.
with a similar record, so there's going to be a lot of hype behind that game. But man, I think they still beat us. I don't know why, but I just think they're going to beat us. Yeah. Yeah, I got an L.
I think they lose too.
Yeah.
I think I actually think we'll split it this year.
Me
But I
too.
think we win at home, not there.
Right.
Going into the bye week, Kansas City Chiefs for the bye. Hey, I'm punching it. Give me a W. Give me a W going into the damn bye.
See,
Give me a
in the chat
W
over
going
here
into the
getting
bye
nice.
week.
So much shit about
nice.
being negative, dog. Woo! You got us the dub. What about you, Will?
Man, just because I know the solution is everything opposite of what James says. Yo, I'm gonna tell you though, at this game, you're gonna see my boy Shit Show Joe down there in the corner, always yelling, "Go Raiders" and "Fuck your team." Bro, he was there at the game for Christmas. He had a vibe. Yo, we're gonna steal this one.
Oh, you calling it a dub?
I'm calling a dub. We're gonna steal this one.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna split.
All right. Okay. So then now we're at the bye. We're chilling, right? We come home and we host Jacksonville.
Talk about a trap game.
Nah, it ain't no trap game, bro. I think after losing to KC, we get that reality check, that punch in the face, you know. Pete talks to the team about
how about if we beat KC? How about if we beat KC? Do we get too
that might
high?
be a little different.
Do we get too high? Like if do we go like, yo, we thinking like Baltimore last season where we're like, yo, we're feeling ourselves, and then we go into that game and just get our ass whooped? I mean,
I think we win that game. And the crazy part is, I think that's going to be one of Ashton's big games. It's that Jacksonville game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got us winning against Jacksonville.
I think we're going to get cooked by Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter in this game.
Ooh,
I think Travis Hunter has
corners, huh?
I think honestly, Travis Hunter might have one of his best rookie games on this game.
He's going to Quentin Johnson us?
I'm going to take us coming out of the bye to a sluggish, stuttering, slow start here with an L against the Jags.
Damn, we got us with the L. Ja got us at 6-3.
I think I got us at 5-3 right now. I think I'm 5-3.
Same. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got 5-3. Leo, you got 5-3.
Mm-hmm.
What did Will pick?
Will, what you pick?
I'm writing it down, so we're gonna go later.
Right.
Cool.
So let me ask you guys this. Who got inside information saying that Travis Hunter is going to cook us? Who's saying that Travis Hunter is going to play wide receiver more than like 15 plays?
By week 9, I think Travis Hunter is going to be going. And Brian Thomas, we don't. Okay, Brian Thomas doesn't need an introduction. Okay, Brian Thomas had one of the biggest years at the wide receiver position last year. So that's a guy that he's already well established. Okay, to try and guard both of them, I just don't see it.
I remember Justin Jefferson having a bigger season.
So that's my question, though. Who's saying that Travis Hunter is going to play more than a couple of snaps on both sides of the ball? You're acting like Travis Hunter ain't coming off the field.
It's Travis fucking Hunter, bro. He's going to play offense.
They're saying he's going to play more offense than he does. They're going to ease him into.
He's going to play offense, brother.
But I mean, we don't know that, so what's up for grabs?
And you know what? I think that's part of why we win. Is I think our receivers eat up Hunter.
Yeah.
Size.
If he's not playing defense, if he's not playing defense, that means their defense is weak.
Yeah.
So, in concordance with what I said before, everything opposite that James says, hey, we're gonna get that win. We're gonna get that win. And I'm gonna tell you like this: Travis Hunter ain't gonna do shit that game.
I'll give you.
You were thinking.
I'll give you. I'll take it another step further. I'll give you a score prediction on this game because that's how confident I am that we're probably going to lose. I'm going to go 34-31. Jacksonville takes us in a late field goal fourth quarter.
That's a lot of points. Can we score 31? I don't think our defense allows them to score 34.
I think this is one of those games. I think it's a shootout game, and I just think we just fall on the wrong edge of it.
This is why James goes, Duval. Yeah.
So will you pick the W? You pick the win?
Yeah, man. I got a W.
Okay.
Okay.
And then after that, Will.
Yes,
You pay
sir.
attention.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Thursday night football. Y'all gotta hit up my girl Krista up there with the TBH Denver. We are gonna have it on and cracking, baby. And we're gonna get that fucking win in prime time football. I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be going out that stadium one more time, talking shit. We were undefeated for fucking 2 years in there. I was talking so much crap. But you know what? We're gonna get our swagger back. We're getting that dub. We're taking the Mile High City and we're going back home, baby.
Okay. Got the dub. Chona?
I got us losing.
Woo!
I got us losing. I got us losing in Denver.
So
I got us losing in Denver.
why, bro? What is the feeling that you got from Denver?
Just, I mean, we still got to see what this year teams looked at, but that Denver team last year looked really good. And they picked up another corner on the draft.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. Yeah, they picked up another corner. They got the linebacker from San
You got
Francisco.
PS2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having my doubts about that one, especially in Denver. So I think we lose in Denver.
No, I can see that.
Ugh, I hate saying this because I hate them. This is
Yeah,
the
me
game I
too.
hate the most. Like people are
You
like,
know what?
circling,
For me-
oh, the
for
Cowboy
me-
game. Like to me, fuck the Cowboy game. Denver's my most hated fucking team as a Raider fan. Maybe that's because I'm from LA.
So I got them on a three game losing streak. I got them losing to the Jags too.
You do?
I got them losing. I got them losing to KC, Jags, and Denver.
So yeah, I got us beating the Jags. So I think this one, short week, primetime football, I think we steal this game from Denver. We get them back from that shit last year. Yeah, we're gonna win, dog. Primetime, Thursday night football.
I mean, I'm hoping so, but I just think
win.
we won't. That's all.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna win. Yeah.
James, what about you?
Yeah, I got to win in Denver.
Woo!
Damn, I'm the only one to pick them to lose. Okay, what's that?
Now, Dallas.
That should be a W.
Game everyone's looking forward to for some fucking reason.
That should be a dub all the way across. Not just kidding.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a tough one.
I think they beat us, and I'm gonna tell you why. As much as the fans are saying we're behind this team, and I see the prices of those tickets, the Cowboys are gonna take over. The Cowboys are gonna take over that stadium, and they're gonna win that fucking game because of that. Because that game we lose home field advantage. Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What are the tickets at right now, Cheeto?
Jesus Christ, bro!
Almost five.
Like
Almost
600?
right?
Like $600-700 to sit on the 400 section.
God
In
damn.
the 400 section?
400 section.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go. Who's going next?
I said L.
James.
Yeah, no, we're not losing to Dallas. I don't give a fuck. We're not losing to Dallas.
Yo, I'm gonna make one prediction for sure on this game. There's gonna
Monday
be
nighter.
more Modelo, more Tecate, more whatever type of Hispanic beer sold that day than on any other football day. I'm gonna tell you guys that much, all right? Because the Hispanic fan base is gonna be out there. All the Latinos, we're gonna be out there.
The Legion is the Modelo Stadium, bro. It's a
You see what
Modelo.
I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's a Modelo
just gonna be
Stadium, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be full of just Latino beer, and everybody's gonna be enjoying, right? But man, I see the same shit. We're gonna take an L, bro. Like, oh fuck, I hate those guys too. But I just, for some reason, I feel like their team is more complete than ours. I know that they're going in through like a coaching staff change, etc. They still got Dak. They're still a more solid team around. We still need to build depth. And
Right.
show,
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, who knows how they do with their new head coach, right? How they react to that shit. But yeah.
you know.
All right, so okay, so we got James with a dub, Will with a loss, Leo with a loss. I got him on a 3-game losing streak, and I think Dallas does take over that stadium. So I have him losing again. So I got him losing again.
You got a 4-game losing streak, Sean?
Yeah.
You better not lose 10 in a row again, dog. I'll lose
Nah,
it.
The way I see it is like the way I see it. KC's a loss for me, then Denver's a loss, right? The Jag is kind of like one of those trap games for me.
Uh-huh.
But I think we get so discouraged with that they sell out those tickets to those Dallas fans for the prices that they are, and it's all blue up in there, and I think that's gonna hurt. So that's why I got.
Yeah, I think that day I go to Vegas, but we watch that game at like Parkway Tavern or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkway Tavern. You can hit up the Twin Peaks
or the whiskey across the street. Yeah.
Oh, the whiskey lounge. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chona's gonna have the whole Raider Nation freaking listening to Vicente Fernandez and freaking drinking tequila shots in the corner by the end of week 11.
I will say that though about a Monday nighter in Vegas, the tailgates go popping because it's later in the day. Yeah. We've been to a couple of them, so yeah. Uh-huh. So then we got Cleveland and Allegiant with right? Possibly Shador playing that game, right? Oh, what?
I'm gonna say we do the Shador what we do to Cam, so we get a
Cam. Yeah, I think that's a dub. I think we beat Cleveland again.
I got that.
To me, that's a dub. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We break the losing streak.
Yeah. What the James? What is that?
Was that an L for the Browns?
You put an L?
He put an L. He went like that. I can't hear him. We can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I think after upsetting the Cowboys and taking Denver, I think we come to a loss against Cleveland.
Like we're on a high and they fucking pop our balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that puts us at about 7-4.
All right.
Nah, bro. Like we're gonna spank Shador. We're gonna give it to your boy. And
so Cal said we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We're gonna prove it.
Pick it on the Browns.
We're gonna be Pickett. Whoever it is, yeah, we're gonna get that win. Then Browns.
Oh, you got us winning or losing? You ended the streak, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
ended the streak. Right? So I got them winning. So we got.
Actually, you know what? Let me stutter back. Actually, I think we beat Cleveland. I don't think it's by much, but
we beat them.
I'm gonna give it like a. I say it's an underwhelming game. We don't spank them like we should. Yeah, it's like a. Remember that when we beat them a couple years back and it was like 14-10.
Yeah. And
it was on like a freaking Wednesday, and it was like the worst game you've ever watched ever.
It was somehow that one that we had to beat them to make the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was when we made that.
Cleveland had the COVID.
Yeah, it was when we made that 4-game push with Zay Jones.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, so we'll win. I think that puts me at what? I think it puts me at set 8-3. I think.
Damn.
Yeah, you got to.
Is that what it puts me at, Tona?
Yeah, 8-3.
And then we come home to LA. That'll be the LA takeover. That'll be the next big thing we'll be doing here in LA with the Crusaders.
Oh yeah, we lose that one.
Oh no, we win this one because we lost the first
one. No, we lose this one.
We
won the first one.
Finally win with the crowd. Before some people said we've won in LA before. We finally win with fans in the stadium, and we beat the Chargers here in LA.
No. We lose in LA and we win in Vegas.
Not happy.
Leo, you got to win in both against the Chargers.
No, did I say we won the first one?
Yep.
God damn it. Fuck it, we're sweeping the Chargers.
Will's the only one that had him losing. He said it was going to be split, but the other opposite. So I don't know. I don't know if Will still feels the same. I don't know if Will still feels the same about it. But...
I got a loss here. I'm 8-4.
Okay. Will, Charger game?
We fucking gonna get them at home, bro.
There you go.
There we go.
No, home away from home.
Split.
Man, I want them to win so bad out there.
Right?
But I think we lose.
I hate you guys.
I think we lose.
I'm not sitting with you all that game.
I mean, I'm still gonna cheer. Hopefully, they win. But you know,
no, I get you.
Bro, how you gonna be sitting in that sweaty old stadium, anyways, bro?
Nah, it's November, bro. It's not gonna be hot.
It's like November. It should be cooler.
November, it's chill in there. Yeah,
it's right after Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good in there actually. Yeah. Then after that, we go back home to take on the Donkeys again. This one we lose. They get their revenge for beating them on prime time.
Give me the sweep on the Donkeys.
Woo!
Get the brooms out.
The sweep on the Donkeys. Sweep on the Donkeys. Shit.
Well, I got them winning because I got them losing in Denver, so I got them winning this time.
Okay. Will got a sweep
Denver. Fuck Denver, bro. That's all I gotta say about it.
See, Will gets my hatred for this team,
bro.
man.
I live in this state.
I know.
This team, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
we get that dub.
All right.
Jonah?
I say we win. I have them losing in Denver, but winning at home.
So before we go to the next game, give me what everybody's record is so far.
All right. So you got 8 wins,
Okay.
5 losses.
Okay.
I got 6 wins, 7 losses.
Okay.
Will's got 9 wins, 4 losses.
Damn, Will. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Actually, James has got the same record. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4 losses.
All right. Then we go to Philly. 14th, 10 a.m. game. We get our ass kicked.
Yeah, we get our ass kicked.
It's cold. I'm over here telling Chona, why the fuck did we come?
Why are we going to Philly?
Why are we going to Philly?
I got them losing too. I don't think they.
But I'm enjoying the Philly cheesesteaks. You know, I got to see the Rocky statue. You're gonna see somebody put a Raider jersey on Rocky. You're gonna find out it was me.
Shit.
But yeah, we lose to Philly, bro. We lose to Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will?
He said no chance.
Yo, I was gonna go to this game. I wasn't gonna go to New England. This was actually the game I wanted to go to.
Our tushes get pushed.
Bro, December the 14th?
December 14th, bro. Uh-huh.
Well, it's just like he said, my tush is getting pushed at that moment, bro. It's too fucking cold out there. So ain't no way I'm making it to Philly. But yeah, I'm with y'all, man. I think we take that.
You know what? I hope if there's one thing I hope for, I hope we start Favre this game and just let Gino chill out.
Let him rest up.
Just let Gino chill.
No,
It's not even worth it.
Oh, man.
and then we go to the big game. James' big game in Houston. Big takeover, big party.
Yes,
sir. A lot of the nation's going to Houston. We play the Texans, and I think we lose.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, Cheeto.
CJ pulls out some magic, some shit, crazy shit, and we lose on like some last play type shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, you just popped all the air out of my balloon, bro.
He's up. Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so Cheeto's got us losing. Will, what you got?
Shoot. I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Hey, it's going to be a fucking...
Damn, Ja, okay.
TBH Houston down there, they're going to get all 7 chapters for the Black Hole. I know we got a ton of people flying in. I'll be like, it is going to be one of the biggest
it's going to be
this year, bro.
Takeover for sure.
Yeah. I'll be like, y'all be out there. I don't know if you guys went to New Orleans last year, but it's going to be like that on steroids, man. It was...
Not last year, but we went the year before that, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
That year was crazy, too.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get out there, man, and support. Man, my man Cheeto just got me all deflated, bro. Like, TJ's gonna go out there and like do this.
Yeah, man, I think we lose that one. Yeah.
Shit. Fuck Cheeto. Like, bro, like now he got me thinking, got me doubting. Man, hey, you know what? we gonna party hard, but damn, man, I'm telling you, we're gonna be singing some Chente songs that night because Cheeto just deflated me, and we're gonna be taking an L, some Chente songs and some tequila that night.
Oh man.
Give me a W in Houston. Ain't no way my son's first game's gonna be a loss. Ain't no way.
Okay. Shit.
Okay.
I think we lose. I might think we lose. I think we lose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
pissed. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
then
I mean,
come back home to the Giants. Right? It's at home?
Yep.
Yeah, we come back home.
Last two are. This is the weird part because the last two are at home, but the two previous were on the road or something like that.
Yeah. So we finish at home. I think we beat the Giants. I say we beat the Giants. If we don't beat the Giants, I won't even watch the last game.
Oh no, we're still watching that last game.
I mean, I'll still watch it, but you know what I mean.
You know
Like,
what?
I'm
You
like,
know what?
man.
And I'm gonna go back home and we're gonna watch it at the Pizza Co.
There you go.
Because that's the one we're winning. That's the one I'm picking us to win.
I got a loss here. I think Russell Wilson finally gets us back.
No, you kidding me?
Yep, I think we lose here.
Damn, James.
Damn.
Out of all the games, that's the one you pick us to lose.
Fucking James, no Diddy, bro. No Diddy, bro. That's all I gotta say to that. Hell no. We are gonna go and take that dub. I'll be like, come on now, bro.
Right?
Russell Wilson? That's like giving yourself a hand job with your left hand instead of your right. Come on now, bro. You got to finish off the job, right?
He's
Like,
baseball's fired by the week, so we're gonna win that one.
Yeah, we gotta get that win. We gotta get that win.
Okay.
Where does that put me at, bro? I wasn't listening.
You have You have 7 losses,
So you're at 9-7.
10-7. Okay. Remember, we got
No, but we got a bye week. It's 18 weeks,
Yeah,
but you get a bye week.
Yeah,
so you
9-7,
get-
yeah.
We didn't pick the Chiefs game yet.
No, we're
So it'd
doing
be
that
9.
one. Yeah, we're doing that one. Yeah. Sup, AR? What's going on, brother?
No, Will's got 7 losses. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6
so he's
losses.
8-7. Okay.
6 losses. He's 10-6.
10-6. Okay. KC at home.
Loss.
Win.
Loss.
KC done packed it up.
Loss.
They done got
10-7. Loss. Wild card berth.
See, that's the crazy part. Because even if KC's done, like they wrapped up their spot, their position, mind you, they're voting on the new rule to change the playoff seating. It's no longer division champions get home field, right? They're gonna go by record.
Yeah.
If it passes. Yeah.
No, they're gonna reseed after the first round.
After the first round. Yeah. That's what I meant.
So the division winners will still get a home
get a home game, but that second round gets redone, right?
Yeah.
So your record will matter in that second round where you're gonna play at. So to me, that's gonna change the way KC plays this game. But I think we finally break the curse of Arrowhead West and we beat those motherfuckers in Allegiant. And God willing, we will be there. And I'm gonna bring my brother John, and we're gonna fucking love it. My brother's a big KC fan, y'all. That's why I bring it up. Yeah. I'm not a bandwagon either. My brother's a legit like KC
diehard.
Like back in the 90s, type shit. Yeah.
We cheered for them when we sucked.
He was a Derek Thomas fan.
Yeah, he's a Derek Thomas fan, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bro,
that's how far back my brother goes. Deep the Berg type shit. Yeah.
Marcus Allen, Joe Montana days.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But yeah, I think we win that one.
Okay. Will?
Man, I said we split with KC. I don't remember if I said we won at home or we lost.
Well, the first one was in KC. You said we won.
Oh, we won in KC. We're gonna lose this one then. For some reason, bro, I'm telling you, we cannot sweep the Kansas City Chiefs. I'd be like, it's just like Cheeto said, bro. This year, a lot of things are changing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to pack it up, and I don't think that team is going to be as proficient as they have been the last couple of years. They've lost guys. They're replacing talent. So yes, I get it, bro. The Chiefs have been an absolute fucking juggernaut for like 5 fucking years.
Yeah.
But this year, I think they're going to take a step back, and I mean, like they're not going to be able to pack it up by the end of the season. So that's why I see it now, man.
All right, I'm gonna point something out. That's funny. You're looking at the chat. A lot of the guys say ceiling 10-4, floor 9-8. So all three of you guys had them going 10-7.
Really?
All three of you guys.
That's definitely my ceiling. I am very, very positive right now.
hey, I must be positive as well.
You know, it's a good thing I didn't keep track of it because I would have added some losses there.
So I had it. My floor was 8-9, so my record was 8-9.
Okay.
Not 9-8.
So my ceiling was 10-7.
So we were all pretty close based off the ceiling and floor. I got 8-9. They got 9-8.
Yeah.
Everybody else had 10-7. So
right.
Interesting.
Which by the way, I think is going to show a lot about based on how this team is coached. Because there's going to be games they can steal. There's going to be games they should win. And are they going to win the games they should win? And can we go on the road or steal some games at home that we're not supposed to win? And I think that's how we end up either 8, 9, 7, and whatever 10 or 10-7.
Yeah, there's a couple of games out there that I just think are like those trap games and stuff like that. Like you got Indy, you got the Jags. I got the teams we should beat, but you know how we do.
Yeah. Especially with James saying the way Travis Hunter is going to eat us up, bro. I'm like, damn.
I'm telling you, bro. James has a fly at every practice. He has the inside scoop on every.
Like James said, we could beat Houston and then lose to New York. That's the kind of shit we do.
Hey, what's up, Rafa? What's going on, brother? Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this.
Different ways.
Yo, so if you guys see the team start winning games,
Will is still living in a fucking pipe dream.
What? No, I mean, like if you guys see our team winning games that we're supposed to win and losing games that we lose, hey, we said, hey, that team's really good. Is that progression for you guys?
Yes, because you look at we only won 4 games last year.
No, James.
Yeah. If we win the games we're supposed to, like the Titans, the Giants, the Jags, shit like that, right? Like we're supposed to. And,
I would.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, the key is stealing of games.
Look, I would rather see us beat a couple contenders and lose to a couple games teams we're supposed to lose to. We're supposed to beat. I would rather see us beat a couple contenders, but that's my opinion.
Yeah. See, but when you think of contenders, like I don't include our division rivals. Because even when we're good and they're shitty, they could come and beat us division rival, right? Like that's different. But say for some magical reason we do beat Philly, I'd be like, holy shit. Like when we beat Baltimore last year, right? Like, oh fuck, like I can't believe we did that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I would like to see us beat some fucking contenders. Don't lie. But a lot of them are in our division. The 3 in our division are contenders. Yeah.
Based off what you're saying about Baltimore, what you're saying is you miss Uncle Rico.
No, I don't miss him.
No, bro. Come on.
You know who I do miss, and I'm not afraid to admit it, is Devontae Adams.
Oh, get the don't start that conversation. Don't start that conversation.
No. Please elaborate. Let him elaborate, bro. So
and I'm gonna tell you,
I wish you were at summer kickoff, bro. So who was it? Was it Michael or was it Schrader? They had one of the players come. Michael Alexander came up there, and they started talking about players who wore the jersey, right? Players who wear the jersey, who wear the colors, no matter what they do, what you may think of them, right? When they wear this fucking jersey, they're a fucking Raiders for life. Regardless of what you think, how they do what they do. A lot of us are players. Sometimes we have to do what we need to for our families, money, whatever the fuck, right? But it's the best believe when we put on this jersey. I wish I had on a Raider jersey while I'm doing this. Right? When we put on this jersey, we bleed silver and black, and we will always be Raiders. And the first person that came to my fucking mind,
James.
right, was Devontae Adams, because I keep telling people we were fucking shitty. He saw the ship sinking, and he got the fuck out of Dodge. Do I like the way he did it? No. Do I wish he would have stayed? Yes, because at the end of the day, he's still a fucking good wide receiver.
Derek Carr is a Raider. Josh Jacobs is a Raider. Darren Waller is a Raider. Devontae Adams is not always a Raider.
Why?
Hunter Renfrow is always a Raider.
Why is Devontae not a Raider?
Because he talks shit about the team. He lied. Oh, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere. But he went to the fucking Jets.
Let me ask you this. Is Marcus Allen a Raider?
This dude got a fucking red eye. He had
Marcus
a fucking Marcus Allen's a Raider.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
He went to Kansas City.
Why? To spite us, right? To say fuck the Raiders. And we still consider him. To me, that was the biggest fuck you as a Raider, was going to that team. Like, if you were around during that team, you fucking remember and you get it when he did that. He did that to tell Al Davis, fuck you.
Yeah, and that's absolutely
fuck you, Al. You don't want to pay me? You don't want to give me the ball? Fuck you. Watch this. And he went to Kansas City, broke the record of 100 touchdowns that it was back then.
He was also our franchise leader at that time when he did that.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me ask
I think
you
that's a different situation, though, too, though.
No, it is, but I'm saying, like, we pick and choose as fans, though.
Devontae Adams has never been a franchise leader.
Is Randy Moss a Raider? Cheeto?
No.
I mean, like, because by your terminology.
No, and I get that. So they brought up Randy and Warren Sapp, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like if you talk about it.
But Randy's also always said he's a Raider.
I will say this. Have you heard Devontae keep talking shit now that he's a Ram?
Yes.
No. Where's this fly on the wall that you have?
Okay. You go into
I'm in LA. He has not said one word about the Raiders.
Go into any press conference you want. Bro, Jimmy G and Devontae Adams critically talk about how bad it was in the Raiders. Sure. Do they mention the Raiders directly? No.
Were they lying?
Because it's career suicide. But
were they lying how bad it was?
But they do throw subliminal shots at the Raiders.
But were they lying
very often? Huh?
Were they lying? It was bad under Josh McDaniels.
Who's put up a more shit, Devontae Adams or Max Crosby?
What does Max have to do with them?
Devontae Adams has been bitching. Devontae Adams spent all that time bitching. Max Crosby has been way more shit.
That's so funny because when Max said, if you don't keep AP, I might leave, a lot of fans turned against Max. Remember that?
Yep, 100%. Yes.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
But we forget that because he stayed. So don't be like he's never talked shit before.
Bro, fuck Devontae Adams and fuck Taco Bell.
I get
How about
it.
that?
You're entitled to feel how you want to feel. I get that.
Fuck him. Fuck his house with the fucking Taco Bell. Fuck
and
his
how
Taco
much
Bell
shit,
commercials.
Because if you look at the older players, how much shit they got left without, right? They didn't go after them. They don't get bags the way these fools do, right? So these fools go out and get it while they can. Because it's not guaranteed they're going to always be able to get it. So I get that side of it.
Yeah. Bro, it's a business.
Yeah, it's
a business.
It's a business.
We're pissed off at the way
I know he traded him away, but because Marcus didn't want to be here anymore, bro.
Devontae did not come to the Raiders to be a Raider. He came to the Raiders to be butt buddies with DC.
And who was the Raider? Oh, so your boy was a Raider. He wanted to come play with him.
But DC
and they got rid of him. So now you're mad because he left too.
DC was a Raider to be a Raider. Devontae Adams was not a Raider to be a Raider. That's the difference.
But if he came to play with, if you came to play with someone, and then everything they told you they were going to do, they changed it. They didn't keep Josh. They got rid of DC, right? They had no plan at quarterback. You as a receiver, what are you going to do?
They kept Josh the next year. DC was the only one out.
When Adams played last year, did we have Josh before he got traded?
I'm gonna put it like this.
No. We have a must.
Bro, you bring him over. You bring him over with a plan. You tell him you have a star wide receiver. You tell him we have a quarterback. We have a running back. We have a lot of offensive potential. And then you take away his quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
For nothing. You don't have a plan. And you expect a guy to just sit there, bro, and be
we make it seem that as fans, we don't talk shit about the team. All the shit. Oh, you don't talk shit. We talk shit about it all the time, and we're fans.
But we're the
How many
worst.
people are tired of us losing? I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of right? Don't we talk shit?
Bro, look at it.
All the time.
Does that make us not fans?
Devontae's not a Raider, buddy. He's not a Raider. He's not a
MC
Raider.
fucking Raider
that's like
last
me-
year.
hey, that's like
Every
me saying
fucking
that-
game we went to, valemos verga. Valemos verga. We fucking suck. Talked so much shit last year, right? They're causing me my divorce. Does that make him not a fan? Is he not allowed to talk shit?
Oh, you can
No.
talk shit. You know, you just gotta suck
That
it
dude,
up.
I'm not saying.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying-
That's what he's saying.
You
That's what he's
said-
saying. He's like,
You
Devontae-
spent the first half hour of the show
Okay.
talking shit.
Yeah,
Devon-
we suck. We didn't draft
but
Shador.
hold on.
We drafted.
Hold on.
Judge.
But
We
but
did this.
Devontae
No, bro.
deliberately
I
lied
get
to
it.
his
I get
teammates.
it. He
lied
hurt
to
my
everybody.
feelings too, bro. I did.
No. He lied. He lied to everybody.
He
Then
lied. Now he lied to
his
everyone.
very first Jets presser was just talking mad cash money crap about the team.
We'll put it this
You
way.
can say you can say all you want that he didn't do any of that, but the fact of the matter is he took an overnight flight
Okay.
to
I
be
know
with
it.
Aaron
I
Rodgers
did.
to be
I
on the
like
Pat
the way he
McAfee
did it.
show.
No.
Which guess what? He was on Pat McAfee show. What did he do? Talk more shit about the Raiders. Then he went in a presser, talked more shit about the Raiders. Then he went to the Los Angeles Rams.
Bro,
His
this
first
is how
time-
bad you
hold
are
on.
right now.
No. You and him
don't get along. He agrees with you.
Hear me.
You and Money Chuck are on.
Yeah, you and Money
Hold
Chuck
on.
are on the same
Hold on.
page. That's a first.
Hold on.
That's
And
a
the
first.
and the first time he gets to Los Angeles and starts talking about the Rams, what does Devontae Adams do? Starts talking about dysfunctional organizations, the organizations he's coming from.
But are we not
Do
dysfunctional?
you think he's
think we're
only talking
functional?
about the Jets?
Did
Do you
he
think he's only
lie?
talking about the Jets?
But did he lie though? Are we not dysfunctional?
But
The
How many
way,
coaches have we had in the
but
10
does-
past
but-
years?
but
How
does
many
that-
quarterbacks?
But
What's our
does that
quarterback
make you a
quarterback?
Raider to be talking about
He
a
wasn't
team
lying.
after you're
Now,
over here? But you already
Bro,
got what you
Does
wanted.
that make you a Raider that you're sitting here talking shit
You-
about our draft
you-
picks that we
You
just
already got what
they
you
haven't even
wanted.
hit the field? Does that make you a Raider that you're sitting
No,
here
Bro,
you-
talking
he
you-
wasn't
you're not-
lying though,
with
James.
Adams-
That's what I'm
with
saying.
Adams- With Adams, he got. He what was he? What
He
he
did
said?
it a
I don't-
shitty
I don't
way.
want-
I agree
I don't
with
want to
you.
play. I don't want to play here because I'm gonna fucking get hit. He went to the
Right,
Jets and
right.
got hit out left and right. So at that point, you got what you deserved anyways.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not
Right.
wearing a Devontae Adams jersey. I don't have one. I wouldn't buy one anymore. But
What the fuck did we win? We
And
won
before-
when we were. What the
and
fuck
be-
did we win?
And before any of you
When would
give me a hard time about give me a hard time about Devontae Adams, I'm the same guy who has 3 Devontae Adams jerseys. I had
And that's
3 of
fine.
them.
Okay,
All I'm
I don't
saying
have
is,
So
I'm
before
saying
anyone
with
gives me
Josh-
that bullshit, I have 3 of them.
I have a Josh
Before
Jacobs.
anyone gives me
I
that
have
bullshit.
a Devontae. The only one I didn't have with Derek Carr, but that was for a different reason. That's because I never wanted him to be hurt. Right, bro. In '83, they were not
He got hurt
dysfunctional.
anyway.
In '83, they had an amazing fucking coach. We had the best fucking defense. That's why we beat Washington. To say that this
Oh, yeah.
team was
Are we
dysfunctional
really
in
talking
'83,
about
bro, you're fucking
80s,
wild.
Bro,
Yeah,
we're
no,
talking about
not in the 80s.
1983.
Not in the 80s. We're talking about now.
Look,
They've been dysfunctional
Right?
since 2000.
We've been
They've
dysfunctional
since 2002.
since Baron Robbins went to Tijuana. We've been dysfunctional since
Since
fucking
the
then, bro.
Super Bowl, since that Super Bowl.
Then we've had been dysfunctional since '83. So let me know what have we won since '83.
Mind you, we had our run in the 2000s. I
And-
love for John Gruden
and-
point one.
and let me-
Yeah, we did.
Let me elaborate, Kay. If anyone wants to know why Raiders fans do not consider Devontae Adams a Raider, go to this Instagram post and read majority of the comments.
Bro, they said the
Go-
same
go
thing to
read that shit.
Jacobs.
Go read the comments on that shit.
Dude,
Go read
Raider
the
fans are
comments. I
so
rest my case,
sensitive
bro.
on social media. They wanted a thank you
Read
or an apology
the
from Josh Jacobs.
Comment.
You said
The
read
proof
the comment.
is
He said-
in
he said
the
Proof is not in
pudding.
the comments. That don't mean shit.
Bro, I
It's
can
fucking
comment on
Instagram.
your
That doesn't make it facts.
Yeah. You know how many people are fake on Instagram, Jay?
Yeah.
People that want to be your
Bro.
friends are probably half.
Bro,
of them.
come on,
You're
man.
telling me that
Come on,
Instagram
man.
comments make
You
shit
know that.
facts?
Bro, even your boy Goat209 Will agrees with me that Devontae Adams is not a Raider.
That's fine. We don't always agree on shit.
There's,
Me and
all
Goat
the people, there's so many people that agree with Devontae Adams not being a Raider. Come
But
on,
there's
man.
also people that agree
Come
he
on,
is.
man.
There's people who
Come
say
on, man.
Josh Jacobs shouldn't be considered. You agree with them?
No, I think Josh Jacobs is a Raider.
Same fucking thing then.
I think Josh Jacobs is a Raider. Josh. Okay, in my opinion, Josh Jacobs deserved his money. Didn't get it. He was the leading rusher. He was the leading this. He was the leading that. He did everything he could to get his contract. I think Josh Jacobs was well within his right to go about things the way he did, and he also didn't force his way out of a contract. He was going to be a free agent, so he did what he had to do to get his multi-year deal. In my opinion, Devontae Adams already had his money. He had his contract. All he had to do was shut the fuck up and play. Did he do that?
Josh
No.
got fucked over by the dysfunction.
What did Devontae Adams do? The entire 3 years, all you heard was Devontae Adams bitch and bitch and
You're
bitch and push cameraman over and bitch and throw his helmet on the fucking sideline. Oh my god!
I would never go to a game with James because he's gonna get mad when I throw my hat when we fuck up.
Throw me the fucking ball. Oh my
He's gonna
god,
be like,
Jimmy.
Cheeto, pick up that towel. What's wrong with you?
I'm an NFL player getting paid millions, but I can't do this. I've never been hit this many times in my life. Oh my god, Jimmy Garoppolo, you motherfucker! Like,
and Ben, I do know my
all
history.
you
'Cause
hear,
I was around
all
then.
you heard was Devontae Adams
when we
bitching
mean
and
dysfunctional, bro,
bitching.
we talk about the organization.
Come on, man.
Shit, bro. Not that they were fucking rowdy ass motherfuckers. The NFL was rowdy back in the 80s, bro.
You
They
wanna
did
talk-
steroids.
Okay, you want to talk about the Raiders being bad? How about the fact that you have Devontae Adams, who has the fucking captaincy on his chest, bitching every single fucking game about something, and you tell me that's gonna make your team want to rally?
Bro,
That's all I'm
like
saying.
I said,
That's
you're
all I'm saying.
entitled to
question
feel
is
how
this.
you want to.
That's all I'm saying.
But all I'm saying is Instagram comments don't make it fucking real.
Oh, okay. Well, all I'm saying is Devontae Adams. You ever play
Because those
Minecraft?
same
Devontae
Instagram
Adams?
comments, I'll send you one with Josh
Hey,
Jacobs.
hold
People
on.
were calling him fake and a bitch for leaving.
Have you
because he
ever
didn't
played
say
Minecraft?
thank you.
Devontae Adams was the fucking TNT cube inside the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyway, what I was saying, we're all entitled to lock our different fucking players. Because the same way you bitch about Tay, people say the same shit about Jacobs.
Absolutely.
On Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
I mean,
Devontae's
no,
not a Raider,
sure,
bro.
sure.
Devontae's not a Raider, bro.
And that's what
I
I'm saying.
would-
That's what's crazy
okay,
about us as fans.
I
We
would
pick and
consider.
Yeah.
I would consider Randy Moss a Raider before I would consider Devontae Adams a Raider, because at
Now
least
you're
Randy
tripping.
Moss was honest about the fact that if we didn't win, he didn't want to be here. At least he was honest from the beginning.
Devontae Adams didn't say that. How do you know
Come on, man.
Devontae Adams?
Because
Come
he
on, man.
has that fly in the wall, bro.
Come on, man. Devontae,
Hey, wait, hold on. No. You just keep talking and talking. Hold on.
What up,
did you see how much money Devontae Adams got?
It doesn't matter how much
Of
money.
course he didn't say that shit.
No, you're a Pro Bowler.
Dude.
You think you're not going to get paid?
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not
You're the
saying
best
one's
employee-
more Raider than the other. I think that's
Come
where
on, man.
people get it tripped.
Yeah.
Like one's more Raider than the other. I don't
It
think he's
isn't.
more Raider than this, right? It all depends on the era you come from, how much you appreciate these dudes. You talk to the older heads, all the motherfucking players in the 70s, they love those dudes more than the dudes we grew up watching, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You talk to me and Chona, Tim Brown, Charles Woodson, Nnamdi Asamoah, right?
Yeah.
But my favorite QB is Jeff Hostetler, bro. I got excited meeting Jay Schrader. But we each have our era, so it's different who we choose to be more Raider than the other ones. But all I'm saying is that as an organization, we've been dysfunctional as fuck for years in leadership. So to expect players to want to come play and stay here just because they're Raiders, like, is wild. Because we expect them like they're like us as fans who stick around.
Here's the thing.
That's a fan's point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to follow up with that, bro. We as fans have one view. These guys are players. This is their job.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit who you are. When you're the best guy at what you do, you want to get paid. And whoever's going to pay you the most, that's where you're going to go. That's how it is, man. I'm like, and we're sitting here acting like these guys are fans.
He said Henry
This
Riggs.
is how they make their money.
Bro, come on. You're just not. Devontae is not a once a Raider, always a Raider, bro. He disrespected the Shield, and he felt like he was bigger than the Shield, and that's why you can't be a Raider in my eyes.
How many players have disrespected the Shield? How many
No.
out there bigger than
Davante
the Shield?
Adams thought he was single-handedly bigger than the Shield.
He was our best player.
How do you know?
No,
this?
he's not.
I mean, like,
Devontae-
were you a telepathy or something?
Well, you know
like
what?
that? Did you get
Devontae-
by some aliens or something?
Devontae was the best player at his position, but Devontae was not the face of the Raiders. It's always been Max. It's always
I know
been
it's Max. I know
it's always been Max.
Yes,
It's always been Max.
At the end of the day,
on offense, who was the face of the program on offense? Are you telling me
I like
Max
Josh
Crosby
Jacobs. I like Josh Jacobs, but yeah.
I think Josh Jacobs was the face of the offense.
But then he left, and then who was there by himself?
Devontae Adams played 3 fucking games without Josh
And who
Jacobs.
was
Give me a
there
fucking
by-
break. He played 3 fucking games. Give me a fucking break. He played 3 fucking games.
And he got
Give me
coached by
a fucking
and he
no.
got coached by Josh McDaniels
He played
for a
3
full season.
fucking games. Hold on. Did we forget that Devontae Adams faked an injury to get traded? Did we forget about that?
Bro,
Did we forget
didn't
about the
Darren
fake
Waller
injury?
take an injury to
Did-
go
did-
record
did
his
we
album?
forget- Did we forget that Devontae Adams didn't want to play against the
Bro.
Browns and faked an injury?
Did you not
And they
just
got
say
traded?
Waller was always one? Waller fucking didn't play or stay because he wanted to go record his album.
Yeah. So go
You
ahead.
pick and choose, James.
I think Waller's a Raider.
Ah,
I
put
think
him on.
Waller's a
No,
Raider.
no, no, no. Oh, but you're gonna leave to go.
But Darren
record
Waller-
you're a freaking.
But Darren
Lucy
Waller
guy?
was having injury troubles anyways, and then he went to the Giants
That's
for
an
one
excuse.
season.
That's an
He went to the Giants for one season, continued to have injury troubles, and left the league.
CDs out the back of your car on the corner. Right?
Come on, man. Come on. Darren Waller had several injuries. Darren Waller had
His
several
hammy-
injuries.
He had hamstring
he-
injuries. You couldn't prove that.
And you guys make it sound he played for the Giants for like one season, and he was injured there too, and then
No.
left. Come on, man.
Because he wanted to become a freaking.
You're talking about.
CD guy.
What are you talking about?
Devontae Adams said he's like, I don't measure my shit based off of wins and losses. It's about his greatness. He's a selfish
Right.
player. Plain and simple. That's all
Yeah,
it was.
he's selfish player. So how,
And
if you're a selfish player, how
there
you gonna be
are
a Raider?
players like that. They are.
Bro,
I
He
get
was
the
a
players
selfish
like that.
player.
Yeah.
Us as fans don't like it because he's a selfish player.
Some
I
of
get
us don't
Yeah.
like it.
No, most of us don't.
You guys talking
most
about,
of us
man?
Don't like this. Most of us don't like the selfish
Bro,
player like that. You know,
Basketball.
You know how we
Is Kobe selfish?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
How much of us love him?
all of us.
Well, yeah.
Because he's a winner. Because that's the deal. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
The difference is that he was a leader on that team, though.
You're right.
Okay,
Michael,
let me ask
MJ.
He was the
MJ.
face, and he was
Okay.
the leader of the team. He was the face.
Let me ask you
Malone
this.
was a leader of his team, but nobody.
Okay,
liked
hold on.
Karl Malone 'cause he didn't
Hold
win.
on. Let me hold on. I have this burning question that we're comparing winners to Devontae Adams. Was Devontae Adams a winner? When was the last time Devontae Adams
Bro,
won
he
a
has
fucking
Super Bowl.
thing?
Bro, he
When
has
was the last time he
Green
won
Bay.
a fucking
He has
thing?
a
No,
Super
no,
Bowl.
we didn't.
Hey, he has a Super Bowl.
When he was in
more
Green
than
Bay
you do.
before he came
He
to
wasn't
us.
part of that Super Bowl winning team.
Yes, he
Bro,
Bullshit.
they were winning in Green Bay.
He was
before
not
came to
part
us.
of the Super Bowl winning team,
I
buddy.
didn't say it's
Go
Super
ahead and-
Bowl.
Go
They
ahead
were
and
in the
fucking
playoffs.
Google
He
that
has
shit,
more
Will.
playoff
Hey, go
wins than Derek
Will.
Carr.
Hey, Will, go ahead and pull out your phone and fact check your shit because Devontae Adams never won a fucking
James,
Super Bowl.
listen, he has more playoff wins than Derek Carr.
He wasn't part of that Super Bowl.
Did he win? What did he win? What did he win?
He was a part of that
Playoff
Super Bowl.
games.
Did he win a ring? Did he win a ring?
Wow.
If he didn't win a ring, what did he win?
So now that's the only thing that makes you good is Super Bowl. Ring,
If
right?
he didn't win a ring, what did he win? That's called it's all for nothing. Congrats, you played a couple extra games and you still lost.
so why do you love Derek
It's
Carr?
all for
so much? What
nothing.
did he win? Your heart?
I never said Derek Carr won anything. Derek Carr's not a winner. Derek Carr's not a winner. Derek Carr is someone
you don't like
Derek
him.
Carr,
and I get it.
No. Derek Carr is someone you
don't
like
him,
just
and
for
that's fine.
the person the
You
person
don't like him as a
he
person,
is.
and that's cool. And you like DC because of the person he is, so you won't judge him on winning.
Okay,
You want
Devontae
Adams to be a
is-
winner.
Yes, Devontae Adams is a shitty person, but Devontae
That's what it
Adams
comes down
also stabbed his teammates in the back and
Oh
threw
my
subliminal
God.
shots.
Oh, here we
But
go.
now he's stabbing
un-
his teammates in the back.
Now
It's
he's
unhinged.
nuts.
Bro, he threw shots at his teammates unhinged, bro. How are you gonna consider
I
someone
think
who
you're
just
crying about it
subliminally
more than the
threw shot?
teammates are. To them, it's like whatever.
Come on, man.
Hey, when did you hear Max Crosby saying anything about this?
About who?
about Devontae Adams shooting
Never.
shots. So
Why wouldn't Max say anything about it?
Why wouldn't he? Wouldn't you be defending your locker?
Why wouldn't Max say anything about it? Why would he say
in your locker room?
That just sounds fucking ridiculous.
So now you're not going to defend your locker room as a teammate?
Max Crosby has nothing to do with the offensive side of the ball, though.
Oh, but
they're not gonna be public about it.
He's the face of the franchise, but he's not going to like.
If he said something in that aspect or anything like that, they're not gonna go public about it. They're not gonna throw that out there for us to know.
Look, man. At the end of the day, as fans, we pick and choose who we like and who we want to consider. And I'll tell you that because me as a fan, I don't consider Romanowski a fucking Raider. To me, he was a roid raging fucking lunatic.
Should have been.
And was more a Bronco and a 49er than a Raider.
I agree.
And people will hate me for it, and that's fine. Lau Alzado, roid raging motherfucker. I prefer Howie Long over that motherfucker.
That's fine.
But we're gonna pick and choose. It's fine. Yeah.
We're gonna pick and choose, but
we do pick and choose.
Raider wide receivers: Tim Brown, Cliff Branch, Jerry Rice. Those are Raider wide receivers.
Jerry Rice is a 49er.
I put Jerry Rice in there. I count Jerry Rice as a Raider. I count Jerry Rice as a Raider. I count it.
I mean, we did go to a Super Bowl with him, but
we did. We went to Super Bowl with him.
He's more of a 49er for me.
He is more of a 49er.
He's more of a 49er, but I would consider him a Raider. That's someone I can look at me like, okay, he showed up, he came and played
with that 49er chain. Have you ever seen him walking around with the Raider chain?
No.
Boom.
But that's his choice. But when Jerry Rice, but even though Jerry Rice felt that way, Jerry Rice, whenever he was done with the Raiders, he never went subliminally throwing shots. Oh, fuck the Raiders! Oh, I'm so much happier being 49ers.
You take it way too personal.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Marcus whooped our ass too.
We could go all day on this.
And Marcus whooped our ass too. Yep. See, the way you felt about him is how I felt about Marcus before I forgave Marcus.
He said Romanowski pissed blue.
See, and motherfuckers will love Romo because of that rant he had on that one TV show, right?
Yeah.
Remember? And motherfuckers love him and will call him forever a Raider at that point. Right?
But he's not, bro. He's just like you said. He played with San Francisco. He
and
played
Denver.
With the Broncos more.
I remember him more in Denver than anything.
Yep. I'm like, how are we gonna call him a Raider? And then to say Jerry Rice, bro, and we're gonna say, oh well, what has this guy?
I mean, I like Rice. Don't get me wrong. I loved Rice on the Raiders. It was amazing.
All his stats, everything that he did big time.
He's a Hall of Fame player for the 49ers.
Niners.
That we attach our name to because he played with us.
Let me ask you something. What's the last jersey Jerry Rice wore in a Super Bowl, Will?
When he won or when he played?
What's the last time he wore a Super Bowl patch on his jersey?
Because earlier you said you have to win it.
Yeah,
be great.
Exactly. So I'll be like,
I'm just saying, dog. You said
Jerry Rice is a winner.
The last time he won it, he was wearing
he wasn't a winner with us, though, right?
White and yellow jersey. That's the last.
But Jerry Rice is a winner.
The last time he was a winner, he was wearing a white, red, and gold jersey. Not
a black and silver one.
By your standards of in order to be a winner, you have to have a ring.
Devontae Adams is not a Raider, bro. He's just not. He's not a Raider. He's not. You're not. There's no getting around it. He's not a Raider, bro.
They're gonna change his mind. That's fine. That's fine.
And I think John and Nate bring up a good thing, and I'm glad you guys brought this up. Like shit, if I had the chance to play for my favorite team, I'm gonna stay no matter what. That's exactly what that's us as a fan, not as a fucking player.
Yep. Exactly.
That could change when the money
that is so easy to say as a fan, but not a fucking player. John, we hate USC, dog. If you play college, you play high school football, and USC recruited you and offered you a scholarship, would you go?
I mean, depends. Because you know what? I'm not gonna lie. When my daughter was being recruited, I was like, "You can go anywhere, just don't go to SC." That's what I used to tell her. You can go anywhere to go play ball, just don't go to. Please don't go to SC.
Right.
I was like, if the way I see it, if SC is offering you, there's someone else is offering you. Right.
Right.
No, like I mean, if it was the only one, yeah. I mean, you gotta take what you get.
Right. See now, Marshawn, he's from Oakland, right? That motherfucker bleeds silver and black as a town, right? And right now he's around more because of Pete Carroll.
Yep.
That's why you see him around more in the locker room now.
Dude, I remember when I went to that last game in Oakland, he was walking around the Raider, just chilling, talking to people. I remember he was promoting a tequila or something like that. I remember
what the fuck?
So even though he was out there, he was always at the Raider stuff.
Yeah. And it's crazy because and Ben, you bring up a good point. How many years did he go with Port and never bitch? I think now it's so different though, because of the access we have to social media, that you hear it a lot more often. Whenever you talk to Tim Brown, he didn't bitch or complain that way, but best believe he wasn't happy with the quarterback situation and fucking with the Raiders. Right? Yeah. When you see him do interviews and people ask him questions like, bro, he tells you about some of the fucking worst people that he had to throw to him. Right? Yeah. But it's different now than it was back then.
100%.
It's way fucking different. Yeah. You imagine Marshawn now? Remember back then, I'm just here so I don't get fined. That was when this shit started to blow up, right? With all the different medias and all that shit, bro. Yeah. Marshawn from the hood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marshawn just built different, bro. But see, even him, I always remember Marshawn as a Seahawk. That's where he had his fucking amazing years, right? Yeah.
And that's where he had his biggest plays.
Biggest impact. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, honestly, he won it all with them. So I'd be like, is he a Raider or is he not a Raider? James? No, I'm just messing with you. So, but look, he's thinking about it. Are you for real thinking about it right now, bro?
I know you ain't thinking that one.
I know you ain't thinking.
Of course, he's a fucking Raider.
All right.
That's funny.
And that's the other part I love, the fact that we don't retire numbers. I don't ever want us to retire numbers.
Fuck DA. Like I don't give a fuck. Fuck DA. Fuck him.
It's perfect. Love it.
He said I hated that taco commercial that DA
when Devontae Adams has to go back to Vegas, I hope someone leaves his fucking car on center blocks.
The crazy part, bro, is he's here with Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua. I'm just saying.
Yeah, go find his house and shit on his doorstep.
He said you mentioned Marshawn and the dog bark. Oh, God, MVP. It's time to end the show. Now we're getting delusional, people. Oh, good Lord.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, I'm glad Marshawn's back in the building. No lie, I think it does a lot for the younger guys. It shows a lot with Pete. The fact when Pete got hired in that press conference and introduced him, and Marshawn was the one there that yelled "fucking Raiders," that shit got me more hype about Pete Carroll.
Hey, Mitchell. If anybody from Mitchell and Ness is watching, come on, man. Let's get a Marshawn Lynch legacy jersey out. Come on. It'll take forever.
Don't have one with him, huh? Mm-mm.
No, man. But they made a T-shirt, so. I'm not gonna buy the T-shirt because I'm hoping a legacy jersey is next.
I don't think they'll make one because he wasn't a Raider that long. Yeah, because Mitchell and Ness makes legacy ones for the old school players.
But I feel like if the player were to request,
I would rock the fuck out of that. Yeah,
a lot of people would, but I don't think if a player even request, man, I think that's like.
But Mitchell Ness came out with a Marshawn Lynch shirt with the Raiders, so I mean that's rare. That's unexpected as it is. So I could totally for them to come out with a shirt with him on it, like a graphic tee. It's a pretty nice one too. It's on the Raider image if any of you guys are looking to buy it. But yeah, man, I think a jersey might be next.
Yeah, that would be dope. I would definitely get that one. Yeah,
that would definitely be a new player for fans to get. I know.
I like when they do the special legacy ones because I have the Charles Woodson Super Bowl one.
Yeah, I have that one. Oh, you have the white one too? I have that one.
And the black one, the white one, it has the patch right here, the Super Bowl patch.
Yeah, I have the white one. Yep. And then, but it seems like I think that should be the move for Mitchell Ness because it kind of seems like, I mean, I know me. I have like Stabler, I have Plunkett, I have Long, I have Brown.
So why do you have Stabler if you never saw him play?
Huh?
Why do you have Stabler? I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a question.
It's best number 12. It's just the snake, man.
It's historic.
It's a thing, man. I don't know what it is. I feel like
with the Raiders.
I feel like when you grow up and you start learning about the team, I feel like it's inevitable to learn about the snake.
The snake.
It's inevitable.
Branch. Yeah.
Now from a like a California growing up kind of thing, I was always a big fan of the Jim Plunkett story.
Okay.
That's my favorite story. That's the story to me that probably relates more so to my upbringing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think but the Stabler jersey, I mean, it's just a need. But yeah, I have Stabler, I have a couple Bo Jacksons. I have like 3 Bo Jackson jerseys, to be honest.
But Bo makes sense because
but
LA, California, yeah.
I got a Marcus Allen one. I mean, so I get them all, but I think it's time for Lynch because I'm not really into buying. I don't think I'd ever buy an Lyle Alzado jersey.
You're not gonna buy a what you call it?
I think the only player that I don't really have right now, I have Howie Long.
Okay.
I think the only 2 players that like I don't have, they're like older players that I would consider buying would probably be like Cliff Branch and what's the other one? There's one more. I can't. I just had his name. Cliff Branch.
Brown,
no. I wasn't too big on Willie Brown. I think it would probably be Cliff Branch and Blitnikoff. There you go.
Oh, Freddie B. Yeah.
I don't have Blitnikoff, so that's no.
Yeah, I haven't got one from the 70s players. The only ones I have are Plunkett, Allen, Howie.
Now I have one that'll really throw you back. I have a George Blanda.
Yeah, see, like fuck. That's like Jeff's era.
Wow.
Yeah.
He said that's
like Jeff's era. Jeff and Jack.
You guys got to get that Jim Otto.
Nate has a Jim Otto. Yeah.
Bro,
a lot of people got Jim when he passed away.
No, like I got a buddy, man, that got the authentic Jim Otto throwback, like the original jersey. It looks like a shirt. It looks like an old, like long sleeve shirt. I was like, hey, damn, that's the legit old shit. But yeah,
I get it.
Oh
shit! He said no 00 jerseys. Yeah, I don't have an auto. I do, but not a legacy one. I have one that was like custom made. But I don't have the legacy one. I do. I would want a fucking Marshall. I've been wanting a Marshall.
Hey, just so you guys know, best time to go buy those legacy jerseys is Cyber Monday. Thank me later. So if you go on MitchellNess.com, and this is for all the chat right here, right? If you guys are into the Mitchell and Ness jerseys, wait till Cyber Monday. You go on Cyber Monday, go on Mitchell and Ness. The legacy jerseys are 50% off. You're welcome.
I have a Bo. I think the last one I bought was Bo when we hired AP.
Yeah, I got the last Cyber Monday. I got Marcus Allen for like $80.
Yeah,
brand spanking new.
Hey, you know what's crazy? It's funny how people come, they know about the Raiders, or they say they do. So we met Jeremy Chin this past weekend at the Raiders summer kickoff, and I got this jersey for him to autograph. He hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because he's new. He hadn't seen the
yet.
white with the silver numbers because he hasn't worn a jersey yet, right? Yeah. He liked it. He said he really liked that one. He's like, oh man, I hope he gets to wear that one. Yeah. Because he hadn't seen that one. He's like, oh, that one's tough. I was like, yeah, that's our whatever they call the old AFL, the color rush, whatever the fuck. But yeah. Yeah, I like that. Those are my favorite ones. The white with the silver number. Yeah.
Yeah, those are
How
nice.
was that event, bro?
Man, it was fun. You know what? I'll say this. Like, I had a lot of fun with you guys. I had a lot of fun at the summer kickoff. Man, I just wish that we're supposed to be a nation and we wouldn't hate on each other so much when it comes to like that. You know what I mean? I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
I do. You know what? I 100% do.
Yeah,
exactly what you're getting at. It is like a competition instead of
exactly.
Yeah,
like why is he up there? Why did they put you up here, not in the back with us, or shit like that? Or
why are you sitting over here? Why are you over there with?
Like why do they get to go up there? And yeah, dude, that's the part I don't like. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
bro, I was too tired, man. By the time I got done, because I was a vendor, so I barely got to leave my fucking booth.
You're
So
always a vendor.
Yeah, so I barely. Well, last time I was able to leave, but this time I wasn't as much. I had to stay there and help my girl. But
got too famous, bro.
Then I had my nephew.
YouTube famous.
Yeah, and then I had my nephew with me, so I had to keep that little fucker entertained. You know, I'm bored. Let me take a lift to the hotel. Like, bro, you're 10. You ain't gonna go by yourself.
Like, let me go get a drink.
Yeah, and then my girl was hungry. I had to feed her, and then we all got burgers. And I sat down on the bed, and I was out.
Hey, for any of you guys in the chat that are planning to go to Houston this year, so I'm already confirmed to go. So I already got my tickets. So any of you guys that are looking for places to sit, I'm gonna be sitting near the Raiders sideline, the visiting side. So I'll be in section 124. So anyone that's gonna be near that side, that's where I'll be, section 124. So if you guys can get near me, whatever you guys want to say, what's up, whatever, catch me. I'll be with my my family. I'll have my little one. He'll be 1, so this will be his first game. So I'll be down to say what's up to anybody. I even say what's up to Money Chuck, man. Money Chuck, if you want to come out, man, I'll shake your hand, chop it up. Maybe I'll say sorry. I take a picture with you.
You guys agreed on something today.
You guys
was like monumental. And
hey, I'm just an armchair general manager. I say this all the time. I'm an armchair GM. So
bro, we all are on this motherfucker.
We all are. The way we're talking, we all are.
I'm just a fat guy yelling at his TV every Sunday. So
yeah, I'm gonna be at the Titans game for my birthday. I'll be at the home opener, and then me and Chona got to figure out the away game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My son has headphones. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna be out there. I'm trying to see if I can come up with some military chapter related stuff for Black Hole Military Chapter. I think, talking about my lady about it, I think we're gonna try and do official military chapter dog tags. I think I'm gonna try to do that.
That'd be dope, bro. Let me know. I'll get some of those. Yeah.
And I'll fucking but my plan, I want to try and get some, and I would like to see if I could just hand them out, just not charge no one, just throw them out and shit. Come with a big ass box of them or some shit.
To anybody or only people who served?
I give it to anybody. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who wants it.
Yeah. Okay. And then Will's gonna be represented in Denver, right?
I just
I'm gonna be at so many games this year. I'm trying to go to as many games as possible, but yeah, I'll be in Denver,
Chona,
in New England, and
you better not be skipping Houston to go to Philly, buddy. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, Chona.
Yeah,
I told him you're the one that's deciding that one.
Oh my god, we were talking about that, and he was like, "You're going to Houston, Philly's too cold," and I was like, "Damn it!"
And Houston's got an In and Out.
Oh no, if we go to Houston, we're going for the barbecue, dog. Fuck In and Out,
bro. They live where there's In and Out.
Sure.
Like shit, I'm the only one that lives where there's no fucking In and Out.
I don't have an In and Out, so I'm going to go to the In and Out because I don't have one. I have fucking Whataburger.
What a burger.
That place sucks.
Yeah, too. I don't like that place. I've tried that shit. I've tried it too.
I don't like it either. I've had it too. They actually
you don't want to eat that burger. This shit came from Texas. I know it did. Like, yeah.
They have one right here in Vegas at one of the hotels and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
That's where I tried it. It was in Vegas. I was like,
hey,
I've had it in Dallas. I've had it when we went to Dallas.
So hey, Leo, I'm gonna be counting on you, man. You're saying you're probably gonna go to Houston, right?
Maybe I have to figure that out with Shona. Yeah,
I need to find out where the best parts for the tailgates are gonna be, man.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know from the clubs that I know they're hosting. They're supposed to have big ones. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to take some cash. You know what I'm saying? Get some plates and shit.
Get that Southern barbecue. Gotta hit that up.
Bay City Raider Nation does one. So will the Black Hole.
If y'all go to Philly, you got to have that cheesesteak. It's never been, but my cousin, everyone says the cheesesteaks don't disappoint.
Yep.
Yeah.
We go to Philly, it's for the cheesesteak and the Rocky statue, dog.
No, hey, but you gotta give us a place to go to. You can't just say Philly cheesesteak in Philly. You gotta give us a place. Give us a name.
Yeah.
Oh, my homegirl Myra knows. Myra knows. Yeah.
Bro, I need a name.
Myra knows where to go. I just have to ask her. Myra will tell me exactly where to go.
He said Whataburger equals Minshew. Trash.
All I know is we all agree that we're better. We're all happy we don't have Minshew anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey man,
He's at KC now. Is that where he's at?
KC, the backup.
That's crazy.
He might be the one we're playing on week 18.
Uncle Rico is gonna be out there slinging that football, baby. He's gonna come out that van. Ready
Is it
to
a
go.
comeback to Vegas and haunt us or what?
Yeah, see, Angelo.
All right, Angelo's in Philly. I got you, buddy. Chuck.
Fuck.
Okay, there you go.
All right, y'all. You gotta get going.
All right, man.
All right, man. It's
Appreciate having
goddamn
you on,
time. We've been
Will.
here forever.
No,
For real,
appreciate you guys
James.
having me, man. I appreciate
It
it.
was-
Big
It
dog.
was fun. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. We gotta do this again. I think
Yeah.
Steven will enjoy this as well, huh? If he joins this shit. All right, fellas.
All right,
Take it easy. I'll talk to you
All right,
later.
man.
Everybody in the chat, appreciate you for being here. Peace out.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback with a snap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot scribbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet, the fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know me. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitating, never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With some whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga. Don't get your ass kicked. We bout the action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out, hit you with a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider nation, and intelligent. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had to represent. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.